jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
What's going on, everyone? Shout out to Toby Bartlett is in the building. I try to get through some of the chats before I start to talk. You know what I'm saying? Just so the people can know who in the building. I'm trying to switch it up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And get through the first half of it. Because if I don't, I will be very, very behind. And I try to recognize the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-side official. No negotiation, period. That's the way we coming. Toby Bartlett, the first in the building. Salute WCS in the hottest chat in the YTC. We're global. We're global, baby. Gonna be frying fresh house kitty in the hot grease tonight. Hey, man, he needs every bit. He needs every bit, man. Charlo should be done from all this cooking. Free Bo Mac, no doubt. Free Bo Mac, man. Debbie says salute. Hottest chat in the MF again. Carlos Rosado is in the building. Big Blunts and Boxing, the GOAT, has arrived on deck. What's good with it, Blunts? I ain't missing this one. What's the deal? What's the deal with it? Shout out to True Media Today, USA Boxing. Malachi is on deck. Bro, at WCS, them thumbnails. Yes, we got to continue to groom the kittens. That's all. That's all we need to do, man. Dan Tan, what's good? Salute to you in the building. Mr. Golden, the OG on deck. I see you earlier. Thanks for doing. We really need the Wilder to come back because the heavyweight division is dead without him. I agree, man. I agree. You know, I miss Wilder being on deck, man. That you know, everything he brought to the heavyweight division. Now we without a U.S. heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying? We without one, especially one that was dominating like he was. You know what I'm saying? Sound on deck. I see you. Samuel on deck. What's good with it? WCS back out again. So, as you all know, Jermall Charlo, right? He was a part of history, y'all. I know boxers fight their whole lives to be a part of history like this. There's a lot of people that's continue to talk about it, and there's some people that just want to let it go. But I have to give Jermall Charlo his recognition the right way. I have to keep the energy and attention on Jermall Charlo. You know what I'm saying? He is hosting a whopping, I'm talking about respect the game, 35 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw, and 19 come by way of knockouts. You know what I'm saying? He's 33 years of age. His alias is Iron Man. Do you ever hear Jermall Charlo use the alias Iron Man? His brother's is the Hitman. He's the Iron Man. Imagine that. Height 6 feet, reaches 73 inches. He has a knockout percentage of 54.29%. The reason why I'm bringing that to your attention because he said he's a knockout artist. Okay, his brother has, I think, 3 more knockouts than he do. He's sitting in 22. Jermall Charlo has 19. But let's talk about these 2 losses that happen to be hosted in bright neon red. Okay, to the right side of his win column. Those 2 losses, one came from Tony Harrison, and as of recent, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez is now 62-2. Why? Because he went in there and defeated what we thought was the lion, but we found out it was domesticated kitty cat. One out the shelter at that. You know what I'm saying? One that you have to go in there and train just a little bit. That's been through some rough times in life. Yeah, we found out domesticated. Kennel kept. You know what I'm saying? Kennel housed. They have that orphanage, you know what I'm saying, history to them. They was casted out at one point in time. But we, WCS, is trying to bring this guy to the schoolyard and into the classroom to show him that this is what I have to offer you. And what I did was I sent him a one-way ticket out to the Serengeti to basically witness those who actually hold down the lion tag, who absolutely know how to hunt. The ones who absolutely know how to open their mouths and clamp down on the prey when they need to. Jermall did not show us that type of aggressiveness. He did not show us that type of vigor, y'all. I was upset along with thousands upon thousands upon thousands of others who what? Who paid their money to go see him go in there and at least represent himself respectfully, represent the Lions Only brand, represent Texas, represent Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? Represent all that. That was what he was supposed to do. But it didn't happen, y'all. So I said, hey, Jermall Charlo, it's only one way around this, man. You need to go to the Serengeti and you need to see how the actual lions go out there and hunt. I said, if you can, just wear the same outfit you wore your last fight when you was exposed for perpetrating a lion. I think that'll be more respected out there once the lion do come within proximity. He won't bite your ass first because he's seen what happened on TV. You already wounded. You know what I'm saying? You already a wounded prey. He's going to show some leniency on you. So wear the black trunks, the black shoes, those gray gloves. We're going to drop you off at a undisclosed location, and all you have to do is take a knee. The reason why we want you to take a knee, it's going to replicate what you did in showing your submission to Canelo Alvarez at the time. Therefore, the lion is not going to attack. We already went over with the lion. You know, he was already trained. When they see you take a knee, they say, okay, we don't have nothing to worry about. They're not a threat. You should feel some type of way about that. You in the Serengeti there, Jermall Charlo. You take a knee and the lion don't even fuck with you. He busy up there goddamn pouncing on the zebra. For one, it's more meat. It's much more of a challenge because the zebra is going to put up a fight. You know what I'm saying? And he really don't know what you got going on. He don't see you as a threat. He just see you as a harmless bystander looking on. So he's there to teach you, Jermall Charlo. That's what he's doing. I am so disappointed in you, Jermall Charlo. I am so disappointed. All that shit you talk. I said, you know what? I'm done doing lives on Jermall Charlo. I am, because as a black man, I've seen so many content creators out here just basically going at other black fighters. And I say, you know, the days continue to tick away. We're getting closer to the beginning of 2024 and a couple of months plus. And I really want to bring back the black unity. You know, February is coming over here. And, you know, when February hit, we just want to show that cohesiveness, you know. And I thought to myself, I said, damn, maybe I should let up off Jermall Charlo. And then I started looking at all those videos and listening to his audio. I said, no, this motherfucker deserves everything. Because, you know, if he did get anywhere close to the dollars that they're talking about, the 20 million, then we broke again. We've broke, because he said he was done being stupid. But if he got the amount of money I think he got, from 10 to 20 million, 10, 15, 20, Jermall Charlo is looking at us like, oh, them broke niggas, let them talk online. I don't care about them broke niggas, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that shit. But what I am happy about is that Jermall took my suggestion and did go over there. I need for you to stay over there in Africa, there, Jermall Charlo, so you learn how to hunt, nigga. We don't need to go over here and see you do this shit again. If Tim Tszyu or whoever wins that fight, okay, between him and Mendoza, we don't want to see you perform the way you did before. Not represent the lines only moniker there, Jermall Charlo. I think the fakest part about it was that you say, I'm Lil Charlo, I represent that. I felt that was fake. I thought that was a desperate ploy for you to now try to basically catapult or insert your brother into the equation to fight Canelo next. Oh, well, I'm Lil Charlo. That's what I represent. So, yeah, Canelo beat my ass, but yet do it to my brother. Get him paid. You really think we stupid? I swear to God, he think we stupid. I swear to God, man. Jermall Charlo think we stupid, man. When have you ever heard Jermall Charlo up here saying he's Lil Charlo? That's what he represents. When have you really heard him embrace that shit, y'all? I never really heard him embrace Lil Charlo. At one point in time, wasn't he trying to say, you know, that he won Lil Charlo? Wasn't he on record saying that shit? I mean, I thought somebody like you, Charlo, that was up there bawling your eyes out, that Tony Harrison took your belt. And I could have went in really, you know, just a little bit more petty, because I was going to bring in some old freaking video games there, Charlo, because this ain't the last time you're going to see this on the knee. I was thinking about bringing in some old video consoles. You know what I'm saying? Some old video consoles, man, like Nintendo, Atari. Just to remind the people that you say you hate losing, that's why you don't play video games. Because I just thought about it. I'm just like, damn myself, man. Like you fooled us. You fooled the people who was really giving a damn about you. I'm not gonna cap that, Charlo. I told you didn't have 0% chance of winning. I just felt that your mentality and your lack of desire to go in there and beat Canelo, you didn't have that hunger, bro. You just didn't have that killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I even used killer instinct in the same sentence with you, Jermall Charlo. You didn't have a killer instinct to go in there and change the game, man. You had the opportunity to become the second boxer ever to become two-time undisputed. You have a chance to make history, legacy. I go through this often. I say, did I hear him correctly? And then I go back and rewind. Yes, he said what he said. You was considering you and Canelo to be legends. You say we're legends already. And I checked you on it before. I said, no, Canelo is a legend. And even that is up for argument and debate. But when it comes down to it, yeah, Canelo is going to be considered a legend. You were saying that over and over again. We're legends. We're legends. How do you figure you're a legend, nigga? How? Because you got the Lions Only moniker. No, man, I want to see you out there and goddamn on the Serengeti. I want to see you bring down a whole goddamn caribou. I want you to chase down a gazelle by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you had people in my chat clowning your ass. They was talking about gazelles only. You're gonna have to goddamn get that shit out of my head, bro. They were saying you was part of the gazelles only alumni. Like, how can you let somebody assume that you're a part of the gazelle family? A community that runs away and retreat from lions. You know what I'm saying? How can you let them put you over there because you was running around the ring? They say, you know what, to be honest, he looked more like a gazelle than he did a lion. He didn't even look like a lioness up in there. He didn't look like none of that, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, truth be told. That shit is unreal. Captain Chaos is on deck, the wild dog in the building. What's good with it? That man don't need to visit the lion pride. He needs to visit his pride and stop lying. Damn. Man, I'm trying to help him out. I said the only way that some people are taught is that they get on-job training. What better on-job training is to have him with the same, attire that he had on. You know what I'm saying? I asked him to wear his black robe, but you know how whiny them Charlos can get. Man, you know how much money I spent for that? I ain't wearing that out there. It's going to be hot and shit. I said, man, it'll look more convincing if you out there with the robe on. You know what I'm saying? Because the lions walk up to you and they're curious to know what's under the robe. That's all. It'll be a little bit more suspense, man. Just like, when you see the hunt going on National Geographic, Jermall, come on, get in character, nigga. Get in character. Like you was Fight Week. Get in character. Don't try to act like everything has got to be serious now. That's why I asked Jermall Charlo, wear the same shit you wore September 30th. Wear the same gloves, wear the trunks and everything to give us a replay that we can understand. Okay, damn, he's doing something with his life now. He didn't appreciate his performance. Now he's going out there and he's meeting the real lions of the pride. Up close and personal, man. Seeing how they goddamn wait. They lie in wait. They creep. Sneak. Peep. They do all those little subtleties to get close to their prey before they pounce. You was forced into a corner. I swear to God. A little bush up against the ropes. And you know what I'm saying? You let Canelo land that straight shot, which was, it was a nice little solid shot, but the late reaction from you took a knee. You bend the knee, you allow Canelo to make you bend the knee, but yet you're bragging about that you was able to go the distance. At least you didn't get knocked out. I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. You need to pay us all for real. You know what I'm saying? You need to pay every black fight fan that can prove that they purchased the fight. You need to reimburse us all $89, first of all. First of all, on top of that, you need to give us a cool 20 grand for pain and suffering, because that shit was hard to watch, right? And then we need another 25 grand, just because that's time that we cannot get back, Jermall. We can't get that part of our life back. Looking at you running around in a square and square and square and square and square. I mean, running around the motherfucking ring when you're supposed to be fighting that nigga. You're supposed to win and show Canelo. He say, you'll see, you will learn. You say you ain't never been in there with a Charlo. That was your opportunity to let Canelo know. No, you ain't been in here with me. I'm different. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what animal I have to be to see. He was clowning you, nigga. That's what we was trying to prevent, him clowning you. But you was up there. No, Canelo, you got skills too, baby boy. You got skills. I see you riding them horses. Them stallions. I see you over there riding them horses. You was busy kissing his ass too much. Goddamn waving pom-poms, bro. We didn't like that. Us at home, we didn't like that, Jermall Charlo. We didn't like that shit. Now, one area that I will commend you is that you actually gave your brother a hug. First, you dapped him up, and then he came and gave you a hug. I respect that, man. I'm happy that you and your brother came together for that moment, and you gave him a hug. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, it was almost like Big Bro was coming to the rescue, because he already knew what the carnage was going to be. Real talk. He already knew, goddammit. He already fucking knew. Appreciate Roy bringing Jermall Charlo up to the fight. Good shit, Roy. Salute to the best. Salute to the best ever, RJJ. You know what I'm saying? Hot, great deep fight. Diddy James gave Charlo some horrible advice in the corner. Dan Chan, what's good? I'm trying to keep this off Diddy James, because we already knew from the Errol Spence fallout, you know what I'm saying, that tragedy that happened, that heading into that same scene of the crime, we was going to witness another massacre. But this massacre right here, I can't really put it in the same sentence as the Crawford Spence massacre, because, you know, they didn't sweat. It wasn't no bloodshed. Yeah, Red Cross was over there, and the forensics team was still over there gathering evidence from the freaking Spence Crawford fight. Like I said in my earlier live, I talked to my team. They say they couldn't find any blood DNA, nor any body perspiration, any type of liquid, sweat, any of that. They couldn't find none of that around the ring. That was linking up to freaking Jermall Charlo and Saul Canelo Alvarez. Nothing. They didn't even fucking sweat, y'all. Toby said Jermall neutered house cat. Charlo Canelo got one ball. Tony Harrison got the odds. I don't really talk about balls, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was hilarious, though. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Damn, that's just, man. Y'all getting out of hand for real. Y'all getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Friday. Some of y'all in the parking lot of a club on live and shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting fucked up. Y'all gonna turn around and fall asleep and wake up in the morning. He still hunts, but mostly field mice and sparrows. No, he did. He said he hunts field mice and sparrows, dog. God damn. How much skill do you have to have to collect field mice, man? I'm an avid hunter now. Come on now. I'm an avid hunter. Okay, what's your count? I say, man, I done collected at least about 57 field mice. Them sparrows, oh man, I get them every time. I just stay in the grass and look like I'm sleeping and everything, and then all of a sudden I just roll over and pounce. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better at it though. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? Sparrow. Do you know that's just like us eating a Tootsie Roll? You know, these lions eating a sparrow. No, they need to eat in bulk. For real, they need to eat in bulk, y'all. The lion might play with Charlo and eventually tear him apart. He's no lion. He's a circus cat. One thing y'all need to understand about lions, right? They don't attack everything. There's been some people who has been able to exist around lions who survive. Charlo, they see him as so extremely harmless. They won't attack him. They know he's there. The knee is showing that he's there to be taught. They're teaching. The leader of the pride is there to teach. That's why you see him engaging in a zebra and not Charlo. He don't care. It's no meat on the bone, bro. No, it's no meat on the bone. And plus, just imagine if he stopped with the zebra, right? And he walks over there. Do you think he's gonna catch a gazelle? He already has a zebra right there. You think he wants to chase a gazelle? Man, Charlo gonna be up and out of there, man. Come on, man. One thing we know, we found out September 30th. He got some fast twitch fibers. Well, he was able to goddamn spin out that motherfucker and goddamn rotate, as he called it. He was able to rotate out that damn pocket and then reset and go right back into another corner, rotate out that bitch, next location. Man, his shit was on point, bro. His shit was on point. Y'all need to give some clarity. Y'all need to give some respect on Charlo's name, calling him damn circus cat and shit, hunting field mice and sparrows, man. Y'all are being truly disrespectful. Those are the lions only. You know what I'm saying? That's their moniker, bro. If Errol was a clone, do you think that wasn't Jermall in there? And it was Jermall has a run out? No, that definitely was Jermall. Definitely that wasn't Jermall. That wasn't Jermall. No, because he pretty much confirmed that at the end that he's Little Charlo. He represents that. So that Maul would never represent Little Charlo. It's already in the article. He said, don't get it twisted. I'm Big Charlo. I'm not my brother. That's what he said. I'm not my brother. I'm Big Charlo. I'm not my brother. So no, that wasn't him. That absolutely wasn't him, to be honest. That wasn't him. But my thing, I'm just still upset at the way we was anticipating this fight. We seeing David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. That was just a whole fest. Then we seen the situation also that happened on that weekend, July 29th, where, you know, there was some slapping going on from Caleb Plant. But I was just thinking, was that a little bit more motivation for Mel to go in here and look better than what he did? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought that he would finally want to go in there and do something that people can start looking at him as the best Charlo. Even though he became undisputed, he's been champion in one division. His brother is a 2-division champion. He may have had more world titles, but I'm just saying, as far as who's more superior out of the Charlos, I mean, when I heard you say you're the Little Charlo, I represent that, it's almost like you was trying to play us. You was trying to say, I'm the Little Charlo. That's why I looked the way I did, but he won't do that to my brother. No, man, you can't play with our emotions like that. You can't do it. It's a difference between doing little and knowing little, Jermall Charlo. Remember that. It's a difference between doing little and knowing little. Remember, I told you that, Jermall Charlo. You cannot have the excuse of knowing little because you're fighting on the high level, Judge Jermall Charlo. You're fighting on the high level, so it's no excuse for you to know little. Or is it? Do you know little due to your coach not being able to teach you enough, not being able to compete on the highest level now that is needed. Now you're at a point you're fighting big names. Is he incompetent? Is he the cause or you the cause? Do you know little or do you know a lot? Because you can't hold that excuse as a fighter at this level that you know little. Yeah, you have all the resources to know a lot. You got to be willing to switch it up. I'm glad you finally left Derrick James and went on about your business. I'm glad. I better not see you on an all access anytime, anywhere. I better not see you back in the ring with Diddy James. You left, you stay gone. Now, as far as the doing little, you did little to impress us there, Jermall Charlo. You already had a fan base of 6 to 7 boxing fans. You did little. You did little to increase that. That's why everybody, that's why you have these podcasts who have sponsorships. You know, these other podcasts just dogging, man, just dogging because you know the Charlos talk so much shit. You know what I'm saying? You always just amplified the disrespect that you went in there just laid down for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Should I remind you? Should I remind him, y'all, what Crawford put out there? Let me remind him. Shout out to Shaw News and Sox Experience, aka Showtime Shaw in the building, aka Team Tucker Official. What's good with it, brother? Terence Crawford said, congratulations, Canelo. You made the so-called lion look like a baby cub. Let's not forget, people are reminding you there, Jermall Charlo. Twin Charlo, you went out sad. Didn't even try to win. All you did was try to survive. You should be ashamed of yourself. Why is Terence Crawford using these words such as ashamed, sad? Because that's what it was. That's only what we can come up with, Jermall Charlo. You didn't go out and give us that vengeance. You dogging the fuck out of Wilder to my skills pay the bills. But where was your skills? You was afraid to get killed. You was afraid that if Canelo continued to hunt, you was afraid of goddamn mirroring up to Errol Spence. That's what it really was. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jermall Charlo. That's what it really was. You had PTSD being ringside with Errol Spence, and you saw what happened, and you saw the person who was doing it. You was a witness to the crime, goddammit. You seen it. That same suspect was talking and carrying on a conversation with you ringside. That's what it was. I said it. Jermall Charlo. You had PTSD from goddamn Terence Crawford talking to you, having a sidebar with you on a conversation, a fight of that magnitude, while he was up there beating up your goddamn stablemate. And you couldn't do shit about it. Beating him up, dog. Beating him up. And he was up there having a conversation with you. That's mostly why you were scared to go in there with Canelo. You were scared to take risks. You busy on there on all access talking shit about Spence. Spence was breathing hard. Nigga, he fought better than you. He fought with more heart than you. Let's be honest, Jermall. He fought with more heart than you. Period. There ain't no damn debating that shit, Jermall. He fought with more heart than you, and you know it. I told you Crawford changed the world that night. He changed who you were. You would never be the same again. This man was up there beating up a friend of yours, supposedly, a stablemate, supposedly, and he's up here making you the center of attention. This dude is grabbing his testicles. He is directing you to his cup. He's saying that you are a bitch ass nigga. That's what he said. That right there gave you PTSD. I don't care how much money you made. The act of kindness for which Crawford was giving you that night, you are still thinking about that shit. You said, whatever you do there, self, don't look like Errol. Don't look like Errol. Okay, self? We're not going to look like Errol. Everybody was saying, hey, whatever you do, be smart. Run, nigga, run. Run, nigga, run. Don't you dare, goddamn, let us have a part 2 in Texas. It's already enough shit going on in Texas. Please don't go in there and get handled like Spence. Please don't. See, the difference between you, Jermall, and Crawford is that the reason why you disrespect that man is that you probably just you look up to him for what he does, and you really can't understand how he does what he does and make it look so easy. That's why you give him the amount of attention that you give him. That's why you were sitting so close to the ring that night. You wanted to see it up close and personal yourself. You wanted to get an assessment to see if you had the cojones to ever step in the ring with Crawford. And when he started knocking Errol Spence from pillar to post, pillar to mother effing post, you said to yourself, nah, you was having you was having an internal dialogue, a monologue with yourself. You're like, oh, nigga, no, not me, nigga. And your girl was like, excuse me? What are you talking to yourself? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just talking about the fight. But did you hear what he said to you? He was talking to you just now. Did you hear him? No. Why are you paying attention then? Why are you paying attention to what he's saying? Damn. Shit. What the fuck? You up there paying attention to him? No, I was just telling you that Terence was talking to you. Okay, Jermall? Don't take it out on me. He's talking to you. Okay, he's not grabbing his nutsack and directing that shit to me, because then I'm gonna have to tell you, hey, you need to go out there and beat his ass. I need for you to go beat his ass now. If you can't do that, we're no longer together. Because he's doing this in front of millions. And it just comes a time where I have to really, do a site survey and say, and how bad do I truly look? Crawford's up here talking to Jermall Charlo. That day is etched in the front side of your brain, Jermall Charlo. That's why you were so docile when you stepped through the ropes September 30th. You were so docile, bro. You haven't recovered yet. Spence went through the massacre July 29th, and you went through it on the 30th. It wasn't enough time for you to get over that. That's why you went in there and you kept having them flashes of Canelo being in front of you. All you saw was Crawford. All you saw was Bud's face. You didn't see Canelo. You saw Bud's face flashing in and out. You saw what he was doing. No. That's all you were saying. Oh my God, no. And then when you went over there, you tried to get some type of assistance from Derrick James. That nigga was up there doing high steps, 2 steps, back steps. He was over there shadow boxing on the 3rd row and shit, not even paying attention to your fight. He was distracted. Yeah, Derrick James was distracted. He was practicing on his dance moves there, Jermall. Real talk. I didn't want to tell that to you, that you had PTSD from the Crawford fight. But now I just had to let it off the bag there, Jermall. You had PTSD, bro. What Terence Crawford did to Errol Spence that night, it affected you to this day. To this day. Shout out to the Bronze Bomber. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get that out of my head just yet. But God damn it, Jermall Charlo, he kept seeing flashes of Bud Crawford. He was that close to the ring when Bud was in there doing Spence so type of dirty. And then going over there and making Jermall Crawford come a part of the fight night. How can you be a part of the fight night? You're not even on the card. You're sitting there in all red with your girl, Captain James Harden, and Bud is making you famous. And then what you gonna try to say? Bud, he bowed, he showed me respect. Nigga, please. Negro, please. All you saw was almost like you was attending an art class. Well, now we're gonna paint with the red, the rojo in Spanish. Okay, we're gonna grab a clean brush and we're gonna just dab some red all over. Just don't do it in one area. Just go around in a circle. You know what I'm saying? I told you to put those 2 black dots earlier. Yeah, just put some red paint around those black circles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, put some red paint all beneath, that right there, somewhat like a face. That's what we're doing, okay? We're going to make it look like a red mask. Go right ahead. Yeah. That's what Jermall Charlo was looking at. Almost like he was in art class in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying, hey, we're gonna paint a mask for the first time. I don't know. It's just something that sparked my, just sparked my attention. I watched boxing. I just seen some shit that just kind of, it was eerie. Real talk. Yeah, we're gonna paint face masks today. They're gonna be straight red. That's the PTSD that Jermall Charlo got. Unfortunately, it's no mystery anymore. Jermall Charlo suffers from PTSD from Terence Crawford fucking up Errol Spence on July 29th when he was sitting like 3 rows outside the ring apron when he should have been up out of the concessions and then unable to see the real details up in the ring. Period. Y'all remember this, right? The boogeyman. This is an old thumbnail. One man changed these guys' lives forever. One man. Unfortunately, for one of them, to the right, as you're looking at it, he may have to go in there for a second helping or serving of violence. I'm not wishing that upon him, but per the contract, per the paperwork, and if by chance he's able to pick up any new skills over there in the UK, he would be going in there for a second serving. And look, WCS is all about guiding you through, the maze, so you won't get disorientated. What I do like about this second serving is it potentially supposed to be during the holiday season. And we love second servings during the holiday season. We love Thanksgiving, Christmas. We love just eating and fellowshipping, and just spending time with family. Unfortunately for Spence, this is not going to be family. No, this is going to be part of his profession. And the servings that he's going to get, he's going to be force fed instead of him just getting his own food and sitting down and enjoying it. This would be force fed. This would be something that would be shoved in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? That your mouthpiece would not be able to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be something that fulfills you. You're not going to have an appetite for this. Like I said before, this is going to be something that you didn't see that was going to come in healthy helpings. You know what I'm saying? You heard the ham hocks? This is going to be hard knocks. This is going to be hard knocks, bro. Real talk. You heard the ham hocks? This is going to be hard knocks. And you might get some rice with that. I don't know, but the one to the right, he's set to go in there for a second serving. I can't make this shit up. The good part about it, we're going to be in the holiday spirit already. We need to get a date. For real. If they fighting this year, if they're not going to fight this year. I will hope Jermall Charlo that if by chance the date is released for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, I would suggest that you do not show up. We don't need another incident like what happened to your brother. I don't want you showing up to Errol Spence and Terence Crawford trying to talk shit and Terence dump you on your head. And now you're trying to say, I'm going to sue you. You know, you can't go around here just putting hands on nobody. I'm tired of people thinking the Charlo twins are the whooping sticks of boxing. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't want you to show up there. I don't want to see another Charlo getting slapped and this time slammed and pinned, armbarred, RNC. You know what I'm saying? Leg lock. I don't want to see you getting put in all these submissions and Crawford is just toying around with you, fucking with you and teasing you and fucking your head up even more there, Jermall Charlo. Please don't show up to the next fight. Please. Stay on the Serengeti. Stay on the motherfucking Serengeti. Stay out there around those lines that you wanted to be like so bad your entire career. Stay out there with them. Learn from them. Let them teach you. Don't get too fucking close, though. Don't get too fucking close. They'll fuck you up now. You need them two hands now. Don't try to get too close. Don't reach one glove out there, Jermall, and try to goddamn rub that bitch mane and say, oh my God, that's what a mane feels like. Wow. I wonder, can I take it? I wonder if I'm able to land a 1-2 combination. I'm able to shave that mane off and put it on the outfit. Because y'all remember when Jermall Charlo wore that outfit, right? I knew he was doomed after this. Y'all remember, right? Do y'all want me to remind you of that outfit that he wore? Or y'all don't want me to do that? Huh? Y'all want me to remind you of that outfit he wore when he fucked up? When they say, you know you done fucked up, right? You remember when he wore that, right? You remember? Even when I said, man, that's a cool ass outfit. That's some battle garb right there. You remember when he wore this shit? Look at that. That's why I sent them out there to be around them lions, y'all. Because the lion, that's the head of that pride. That was one of his relatives. See, that's the kicker right there. I already done told him. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't tell him. Because that's not what I do. I don't sit around here now. But I got blood. Blood loves snitching on people. I got blood. I say blood. Here goes some more information. You can go tell that lion over there that, you know, that was his relative that was on Jermall Charlo's head. So go over there and tell on him. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. So I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm going to give you the info and then you can go over there. Okay? But make sure you hurry up and deliver that shit. So, you know, that line bites you in the ass. You go file that paperwork with the YTC. Guess what? They ain't going to do shit for you. They ain't going to do shit for you. You're going to be bleeding and shit. They said, no, that's what your name is, nigga. That's what you do. It comes with risk. Don't come over here goddamn fucking with us. It comes with risk being a snitch. Put a Band-Aid on that wound, goddammit. Nobody told you to go up there and get up close and personal, and you want to come up there in the dark and shit just because you thought your shit looked just like the lion's mane. No, nigga, they knew the difference. Reimburse everyone who bought the pay-per-view plus interest for extra pain and suffering and humiliation for supporting you. You ain't lying, right? You are not lying, man. Not even a gazelle. Jermall reminded me of a little dick antelope. Hey, man, whatever it is, man, that gazelle's only was kind of funny to me. Charlo looking like Simba when the hyenas asked him to roar. I'm just saying, man, he was up there wearing this lion's costume, man. Somebody fucked around and charged him for this outfit. And we never fully look. I was thinking about some wild shit that Jermall Charlo could have done with Canelo. And I was thinking, damn, it would be nice for him just to wear this. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice for him to wear this shit right here. Because that shit was jumping, man. That shit was jumping. Like, but I said to myself, he can only wear that if he's willing to fight to to the end like a lion is. You know what I'm saying? A lion goes in there with the mentality that he's willing to fight to the death, period. That's the only way he can wear. He couldn't wear this outfit in there. That's why he wore the black outfit, the all black. Because he was doomed. I was hoping he'd wear this shit right here that you're looking at. That's what I was hoping he'd wear. That shit would have been on point. Only if he had the intensity and viciousness to go with it. He didn't have it, bro. He didn't have it. He didn't have it. He did not have it. I mean, that's one of the best ring walk garbs he had in his entire career that represents lines only. And this was been the perfect time for him to stand up and wear that shit in there with Canelo and prove to the world that he's absolutely that lion. But no, because you're talking about a house kitten, that shit is no way it would have looked right on him. It would have been too small. The only thing you could have did with it is just put it on one of your shoulders, your left to right shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Or put one on the left, one on the right, shit like that. You think Maul can better fight than, I don't know, man. It's not like Maul can't fight. He just chose not to fight Canelo. We've seen him fight, Tony Harrison. He was locked in. But you know what? That shit we seen, it's no excuse, man. Nah, man, it's fucked up. Jermall look like he's already in the starting blocks, ready to run out the real line. Now, goddamn well not to run out that motherfucker. He better stay his ass right there and watch how the kill actually takes place. Miguel say Planet is the big Charlo now. Damn. Well, from what I hear, Jermall Charlo has once again committed to the trash talking, and he said he wants to fight Caleb Plant. He wants to fight Caleb Plant. So now I'm looking at it like, do they really have beef? You know what I'm saying? Is this fight going to happen? Because that'll be a good fight for Mar Charlo at 168. That will. That'll be a good fight for Mar Charlo. Seriously, it will be a good fight. I think it's a good fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to see that shit. Canbuterol, he got them talked. He took the L and the E out. He said Canbuterol. Canbuterol. That's what's up, man. I agree, Miguel. Errol had more heart. Errol went in there and kept getting off the canvas. He fought on. He was done, beaten, battered, bruised. He kept on fighting on. He showed more heart than Mel, bro. He showed way more heart than Mel. That's facts. Way more heart. What's going on, Lisa Bell's the OG in the building? What's going on with it, Lisa? How you feeling? Queen is on deck. What's going on? Jamal Neasy in the building. Salute WCS. Salute chat. I disagree with you on this one, my brother. Charlo Woman wasn't paying attention to the fight. James Hart was oh my. Oh shit. Goddamn, James has scooped her that quick. I wonder what swayed her when she knew he was capping and turned to James Harden and said some shit like, "Them niggas can't fuck with me." His wife's like, "Shit, I'm gonna be quiet on this. I'm out." You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm going to the concession stand. I don't think she was standing right there when that was going. I think she dipped out. I'm going to the concession stand. I gotta get me something to drink on this. What this nigga talking about? He ain't gonna have me up here looking stupid in the goddamn epilogue and the all access. The PBC cleansing continues. You ain't lying, right? You ain't lying. You are not lying, man. I dropped the link in the chat. What's good, Carlos? How you feeling, Mike?
What's good, OG triple OG triple? What's good, WCS? How you doing?
And I'm chilling, man. Your behavior in the chat, man. I know the hot grease is what it is, but damn, dog, something has happened. You have turned into a tyrant, dog.
I don't like no bitch assness, man.
I'm just
saying,
saying,
talk
man.
all that shit. You can't talk all that shit and now walk the walk, man. I'm glad Errol didn't show up. He knew his man was gonna look bad.
Yeah, for sure, man. He did well, man. He got the hell up out of there. He look, he heard the shot that Mel took a shot at him about running. He was breathing hard, among all else, man. I'm glad he didn't show up.
Man, listen, that was, like I said, I turned that motherfucker fight off in the 10th round. That shit had me ready to go to sleep. It was so bad.
Man, I look at it. It was, man. It was very sleepy, dog. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit painful in the worst way, like the boredom type painful. Like, damn, I'm wasting my fucking time, wasting my money, all that. Like, I got nothing from it, bro.
Nothing. And you know what's crazy? We would have probably paid a little more attention if the aerosexuals didn't take all the fucking buzz from the fight. They sucked all the energy from this fight. If none of you guys were talking about it, there wasn't nobody on ESPN or anything talking about this damn fight. They wouldn't. You ain't see nothing on TV. If it wasn't for you guys and on either side, won't nobody give a shit about this fight, because they knew it's like, we don't care. They probably would have got more excited for Jermall. But
yeah,
who knows, man? That's what whipping ass do, man. You whip a dude ass so bad that they still talk about you when another major fight is coming on.
That's real talk. That's some real shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what happened. You know, got his ass beat so bad, and you know, Crawford pretty much whooped two people in one night. He beat up Errol Spence physically, and he beat up Mel Charlo mentally. He did, Carlos. He fucked him up, dog. Now I want to ask you about these numbers. You think these numbers, 600K, 700K, you think they're right around what you know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, you think that's what it is?
I'll probably take away like 200,000. I say more around 500. Maybe a little less than that. I don't think it did well. And that's all because of the strength of Canelo.
Yeah.
You know, Jermall ain't sell no fucking tickets or no damn pay-per-views.
They said it was a whole section, you know, it was carding off, man. Like it was nobody sitting in there. They shut it off.
They said there was about 700 to 1,000 seats that was just not sold. They said they copped a lot of people too. I remember like a week before the fight, they said that they were discounting the price. I said, "Oh, this don't look good." I was like, "This don't look good." It was bad. It was bad. Like,
so if the gate was fucked up, the pay-per-view was definitely fucked up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, like I said, the fucking Mexicans, you know, they're gonna ride with Canelo or whoever insert Mexican there that's a top Mexican. They're gonna ride with him. So you know they bought that shit. I think a lot of them probably went to the bars to go see that shit, because I know a lot of them went to the bars up here because it's cheaper. You probably pay $5 to get in. You know what I mean? You're spending more money. You're spending less money to get drunk and watch a fight than watching it with $90 out of your pockets. And you know what I mean? So everybody was at the bars and shit. That's what that was down here. But everybody I know was disappointed. But they're not disappointed in Canelo. He was just there to do his job. And he did. So it was all on Charlo. Was like, come on, Charlo. Cause it was like there was times where at times I was like, come on, man, you gotta do something, bro. It's like you're just posturing. It's like, and then the little times that he did throw punches, he had some success. I'm like, dude, do that. Do that. They don't care if you lose. You don't have to worry about. I understand you want to make history and all that's cool, but if you lose, you lose. But don't lose and let motherfuckers say, yo, you was a bitch in there. That's even worse. Go out there with you out there like Arrow. At least we could sit there regardless. We gloated. We made our fun. We're doing our thing and putting our foots on their necks like they deserve it. And it's the Arrow sexuals, not Arrow himself. We got respect for Arrow because he went out on his shield. And even when they stopped the fight, he was still complaining like, why you stop the fight? So it's totally different. Totally different. The Charlos are like Chihuahuas, man. You know, you ever walk past the gate and see a Chihuahua? You far away from the gate.
When they together, they barking them motherfuckers. When you're up close, they barking.
And then when you get close to them, they run away. That's what he was, man. It's like, come on, bro. But you know, people like us who pay attention to it, we saw this shit a long time ago. So it was like, man, these motherfuckers just talk too much, man. It's the game of boxing now is just to talk. That's it. Talk and sell a narrative, but don't fight.
If they was willing to talk, and represented it inside the ropes, it'll be different. You know, if you can not so much back it up, but if you can be consistent with putting forth the effort, like Spence put forth the effort to fight. You know, he was down bad in the worst way. He was down bad, but yet he gave the fans like that warrior spirit just a little bit. You know, they kept getting up and trying to fight on until the end. You know, but Charlo, he didn't even get a scratch in that fight. He showed us that he was more the cowardly lion than anything.
I ain't seen neither one of them sweat. I think Derrick James was sweating more than him in the corner.
Well, you know Derrick James, he's always goddamn doing 3 and 4 rounds, shadow boxing on the side and shit, not even paying attention to the fight.
Hey, he ain't even let Charlo sit before the first round was over. He was already starting that shadow boxing shit.
I know, man. That nigga, man.
It's like, come on, man. Don't start this shit. Like, you can't wait till like the 4th, 5th round to start doing this, Derrick. You gonna go right from round 1. Same combinations.
He had to do it. Same combinations, dog. Like, what are you telling Charlo? You throw the same shit, dog.
He'll understand. You barely could understand Diddy if you sitting in front of him. Imagine with all that noise in the fucking crowd. You can't understand what the fuck he's saying.
Man, you ain't
that
lying.
Motherfucker might as well just listen to Joanne Guzman, who barely speak English. You might understand him better. Shit.
You ain't lying, man, Drew.
This summer, man, has been crazy. This summer, man, especially with Bud, man. Once Bud did what he did, I was like, that changed a whole lot of shit for boxing, man.
It changed the entire
like,
year.
I'm waiting.
Yep.
Yeah.
It changed everything, man. He beat 2 people up in one night, and then he broke up a community, you know what I'm saying, of fans, the aerosexual. He broke them up bad. I mean, he did a lot of damage, man. That way he beat down Spence, Crawford did a lot of damage, bro.
Not even that. He beat a dude so bad he got a whole boxing stable leaving the fucking finding a whole nother contract to fight on a whole nother station. That's how bad he beat Arrow. He made the PBC. He made Showtime said, nah, you know what? Nah, y'all good. I might just go over there to Dodson or something. Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna go do this in the streaming. Don't get in the boxing no more after what y'all did.
You ain't lying. They had to go through desperate measures, boy.
Dude, man, I mean, you look at it. The fucking PBC is horrible. Their record is horrible. The only people they beat is their own stable. They don't beat nobody outside their stables. That's why they don't want to fight nobody. That's why they're on the other side of the street, supposedly.
But people was talking about that prior to the fight on how bad of a record they had. They was talking about it, but these pro PBC channels was making it seem like that PBC is just putting on the most dynamic fights ever. Like, dude, your record is not solid like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you beat your own stable. Yeah.
It's the game of boxing now, man. It's the sell the narrative. Once you sell something that makes them but makes it believable, they're gonna run with that shit. Especially these low IQ fucking casual boxing fans who don't really take the time to actually use their brain first before they actually use their mouth. That's why you got 2 ears and 1 fucking mouth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up and listen, pay attention. But you won't make yourself look bad. And what makes it worse is that YouTube and all the other social medias got your shit forever. So
Yeah,
that's
maybe
visual receipts on your ass.
maybe God should have just put our mouth on the side of our head, so when we actually start talking out the side of our face, then it really was that. You know what I'm saying? Put our ear in the front
Something
where our
like that.
mouth belong, and put our mouth on the side of our face, left and right. You know, so we can talk out the side of our fucking face, man. You know, it comes down to
something, man.
It just comes down to I've been asking around trying to find out when this damn rematch is gonna happen, and I guess they're gonna have the fighters announce that shit, you know, when it come time. But I really was hoping that Tim Tszyu doesn't get elevated just yet. I was hoping that Charlo's able to keep the belt so he can come down. Well, WBO made sure that wasn't going to happen. But, you know, when Charlo lost to Canelo, he can just come back down and have a fight with Crawford with all the belts. That would have been good. But, I mean, that was pretty much fucked up anyway, regardless, because people was talking like they didn't want to see the fight no more after his performance. So I think he kind of fucked that up.
Hell yeah. I mean, if I was, I wouldn't even want to fight him for undisputed.
It'll be 3 times him being undisputed. It'll be legacy though, bro.
No, true. But I'm talking about, you know how he's a boxer's mentality, man. He want a motherfucker to go out on his shield. Like I don't think he'll feel as good as he would if he knew Charlo put up a fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got these belts, it's cool, but it's like this bitch ass motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he'll have that in the back of his head the whole time. Like, man, only if he fucking fought. Like, because you could tell Bud is one of those guys. Like, he's one of those guys that
Showtime does not want to be affiliated with losers, especially when those losers are not in-house losers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that's coming from the outside back on deck. You know, they definitely want to be affiliated like that. You ain't
my
lying.
bad, WCS. I don't know what happened, but yeah, Bud, man, he's a fighter, man. He's like, man, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, and it's like, I think he's the type, like, he needs to get hit to get up. Like, he's gonna do what he do, but once he gets hit, he's like, oh yeah, now it's time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And with Charlo, I think he'll win the belts, but it'll be kind of bittersweet in my opinion. Just because of the way he is built. He's built as a fucking boxer. He has the mentality. He lives like one. He eats, sleeps, and shit like one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's like, man, I don't even want to fight you now. You're not even on my hit list now. You don't even motivate me now. You know what I mean? So it'd be easy work for Bud anyway.
I look at how Canelo, if he would have been trying to walk down Crawford like that, how many, you know, being he's an accurate counterpuncher, it would have been very interesting, like you said, for Bud to get hit and really to see if Canelo can pull that darkness out of Bud. You know what I'm saying? To get him to just throw away the offensive plan and go all out, you know, and fight mano a mano. I want to see, does Canelo have what it takes? You know what I'm saying? It's some danger there, bro. It's some dangers from Crawford.
It is.
People want to keep on talking about how small he is, but I want to see if Canelo can pull that darkness out of him.
I think my thing is with Canelo versus Bud, my slight concern with Bud, you know, Canelo's the type of dude to wear you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has one punch knockout power, but that's for guys who are kind of chinny. Like, guys who are got a chin, he ain't knocking them out. Like, he might knock them down, but his thing is wearing you out, hitting your arms, hitting your body, just wearing you down. And my thing is, Bud in the 8th, 9th round, hopefully he still has that energy. He's not too worn down, and then Canelo might, you know what I mean, take advantage of that. But I think Crawford, with his IQ, and he's such a master at leverage and footwork, I think he'll do what he did to Errol. I think he'll smother Canelo a bit, Like when they're on the inside, Canelo ain't gonna be able to fuck with him on the inside or on the outside, but especially on the inside, in my opinion.
When you talking about wearing him down, I haven't seen nobody wear Crawford down yet. You think flat-footed Canelo is gonna run him down?
No, what I'm saying is that what I'm saying.
You think he was running around the ring? You think Canelo was running around the ring just to show people that he ain't lost a step? You know what I'm saying? He's not flat-footed, because a lot of people were calling him flat-footed, and he was up here just running around the ring chasing Jermall Charlo, trying to prove to the people he ain't flat-footed.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do, but I think that's just how it ended up being, because that motherfucker was on his Peloton the whole goddamn fight. He done came in there with a fucking BMX bike and was just riding that motherfucker around the ring so much. I mean, Canelo did a heck of a job with cutting off the ring, but I don't think that's what he wanted to do. I think Canelo wants you to stand in the middle of the ring, and I want you to do your thing, and then I'm gonna push you back. But like I said, with Bud, I think he's actually stronger than what people think. I think he has comparable strength to Canelo, so I don't think Canelo's gonna be able to bully him. You know what I mean? But with Canelo's skills, I think he can. You know what I mean? Just with his experience and stuff, just like Bud, you know, throwing in little shots here and there, you know what I'm saying, and catching them here and there might affect them a little bit. But I think Bud will be the victorious fighter in this fight because of everything else. It's just his skills, his reach, IQ. You know what I mean? They both got skills, but he's more skillful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Canelo definitely has a chance. He definitely has a shot. I can't just say he don't, but I mean, the fact also could be just the 3 weight classes also, see how that works, see how hopefully it doesn't affect Bud too much. But I don't see too much. I see a little bit, but I see it's more on just Bud doing his thing. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna break them apart. As far as Bomac and them, they're gonna study their ass off. They're gonna find every little thing that Canelo does wrong. So
hold on for a second, man. Hold on for a second.
Mm-hmm. I see you out there, Mr. Golden. Salute. I know that letter from anywhere. That's got to be easy.
Y'all go ahead and talk, man. I got my family hit me up right quick. I'll be right back.
Yo, what's up, Dirty says? All right, no problem. Yo, peace. What's up, bro?
Knees, what's up, baby?
What up, man?
Your boys is from the liars den, nigga. Ain't from the lions, ain't from the liars den. That motherfucker's a bitch.
Yo, bro, he fucking really disgusts me when I was watching it. At the end of the fight, this dude had the fucking nerve to call out Crawford. I was like, yo, you fucking sucker ass. I was waiting for Canelo to say something. This clown called out Crawford. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's the shit that pissed me off the most. Was the way he called. I said, you have the audacity to sit there with that stupid ass, goofy ass smile, talking about, oh, I didn't get knocked out. Fuck that. You went out like a bitch, and then you gonna call out Crawford? Get the fuck out of here.
It's a fucking clown, man.
Yo, that pissed me off more than anything, bro. That right there is like, no, he didn't. Wow,
that's
taking pictures with his brother.
That's kind of the reason why I still want Crawford to fight him. Just to beat his ass up, because he's been hunting for him for years. Even more than Spence. He's been hunting for this clown. So I say, go hunt this dude. Stop him, because Canelo ain't stop him. Stop this clown. And then there'll be talks again for Crawford versus Canelo. Because Crawford ain't got much time left, man. I'm realistic, man. Part of time is undefeated, yo. Unless he's the one fighter that could just go on for a long time, and I'd be happy as fuck. That means he could clean house for all the big names. I don't care. I'm not the point. I don't care that if he lose, I just want him to have the opportunity because I know Bud will hold his own against these top fighters. Simple as that.
If I was Bud, I would fight Charlo, right, for undisputed, beat his ass, lead the division, give him the belts back.
Oh yeah,
just to be an asshole. I don't even
just
need
disperse
no more,
the shit.
You got him. Just to be a smart ass, yo. What up, Mr. Golden?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
What up, peace? What's up, bro?
Not much, man.
Another day, another dollar, brother. You
But
know
I
how it
can.
is.
I'm trying to figure out how can Boyle fight for undisputed when he ain't undisputed no more.
I don't know. I think WCS will probably be able to clear that up when he gets back on. He was saying something about it earlier.
Yeah, because
I think didn't they say something about Tim Tszyu?
The WBO.
WBO scripted, didn't he?
Yeah, WBO stripped him, but I'm trying to understand: do they have to fight for the vacant belt?
No, Tim Tszyu. No, they elevated Tim Tszyu as the champion.
Oh, they just give it to him. That's it.
If you think about it, technically it is like whoever he fights, if he beats him, he wins the belt also. So technically it is fighting for technically a vacant belt, even though fucking they gave it to Tim Tszyu. You feel what I'm saying? Like he didn't earn it.
Right.
Like they just gave it
a placeholder.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Tim Tszyu was the mandatory for the belt, and Charlo kept ducking it. That just like Devin Haney got the belt from no more got the belt. You feel what I'm saying? They did get the belt to Devin Haney, and anyone that do that to get him that belt. So as of right now, they recognize Tim Tszyu as the WBO champion.
Yo,
rightfully so. He fought his way up there. He earned it. Fuck it.
Hey, Mr. Golden, I swear, every time I see Tim Tszyu, I think it's like the artificial intelligence version of his pop on his face, bro. That motherfucker looks just like his fucking pop, yo. Sometimes that shit fucked me up. I'm like, am I back in 1998, 2000 and shit? Like, what the fuck?
But listen, I kept telling everybody, man, a lot of folks kept telling me when I kept saying that boy ducked Tim Tszyu. I think he was afraid of Tim Tszyu. He ran after that money from Canelo. You know, instead of defending the title against Tim Tszyu, he felt like he would lose. So he rather, if you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose to get that money. You feel me?
Tim Tszyu style is bad for Charlo.
Right. Yeah, his right hand, all of a sudden, his right hand felt better and he was able to fight.
Right, and see, that's what I'm saying. I don't have no respect for that. I mean, come on, if you're gonna do that shit, defend your title. You're the undisputed champion. So actuality, when you stepped in the ring and fight Canelo, and once you rung that bell, you wasn't undisputed. So it was an undisputed versus undisputed.
Exactly.
It was
nothing historic about that fight. Nothing.
It wasn't.
Charlo ain't see Canelo in that ring, Mr. Golden. He saw that pink elephant.
Oh, that's he saw the pink elephant.
He saw the pink elephant. That's what he saw. He saw that motherfucker running around and shit. Yeah, but listen, Tim Tszyu is a fucking bad matchup for Charlo because he's a pressure fighter, and he comes forward and he's got power too, and he can box. So it's a bad matchup. You keep Charlo on that back foot, it's a bad matchup for him. That's why you want to fight him.
That's why it's rumored that fucking Spence was fucking tearing his ass up in sparring.
Listen, many people say you could probably.
You was right.
Man, I wish TBA was here right now. He probably could tell you that shit. He was
there.
You was
right.
They're the same height. They're the same height. They got the same arm length. It was like he was fighting fucking. That's why he's ducking him, because he's like, oh, why would I fight Tim Tszyu when I get my ass beat and fucking spawn all the time by the same guy, practically.
Yeah. Not only that, now he holler about he holler about he want to fight Bud. Now he looking for another paycheck. That's all that is. That man, he terrified of Crawford. Yeah. Okay, he don't make one good paycheck against Canelo. Now he's gonna get another one. If he fight Bud, you know it's gonna be another paycheck. He gonna ride out in sunset. But you know they did say that wasn't Charlo in the ring. They said that was a triplet.
that was the sister. That was the sister in the ring. That wasn't a damn brother. That was the sister. That's the fuck was in the ring. Ain't nobody gonna pay Charlo $20 million more.
Hey, he Charlo. I mean, you know, shit like that, man. You're not getting that like that, man. Because You went in there and you completely laid down. I mean, the first round, I ain't never seen the first round. Both key fighters, top-notch boxers that is, neither one of them landed but one punch the whole first round.
Dude,
the shit was stupid, bro.
The first 2 minutes to throw a punch. The first 2 minutes it took him to throw a punch. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
And both of them landed up with one punch the whole entire first round. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And Canelo got the nerve to say at an interview that he not going to get credit for not only fighting but beating Crawford, but you're going to get credit for beating Charlo? Are you kidding me?
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get your ass in that ring with Crawford, man.
He don't want to fight.
I believe that fight is going to. I believe that fight is going to take place because right now there's nothing else left. I mean, to generate the kind of money that will put it out there, even if Charlo fight David Benavidez, it's not going to generate.
It's not bigger.
It's not bigger than Crawford.
It's just a Mexican crowd. That's all that is. That's a Mexican crowd.
That's the only fight I can see that'll generate a good show. It's either Benavidez and Canelo or Bud and Canelo. That's it. That's it. Because they've been calling for Benavidez and Canelo for years, so that got history.
Yeah,
you know, the Mexicans ride with that shit.
Yeah,
that's true.
And Canelo and Bud, you don't even have to sell that fight with Canelo and Bud.
Yeah, sure don't.
You know what I mean?
And everybody talk about Bud. But see, you got to understand about something about Terence. You know, he's a throwback fighter. Terence is a fighter from back in the days. He's a very smart young man.
Yes, he is.
Very, 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 very high IQ in that ring.
Yes, he is.
Trust me, if that young man is not going to step in the ring with Canelo, if he don't feel it in his heart and he's going to give it 100%, Bud's going to go in there and he's going to put some on Canelo. He'll be a nightmare for Canelo. They're like Canelo walk down Charlo. He won't be able to walk down Bud like that because Bud is a hell of a counterpuncher. He's set trap and he is gonna take away a whole lot of stuff from Canelo.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody looking at Canelo gonna walk it down and go. Bud loved the pressure fighter. Every pressure fighter that came and met Bud dismantled their ass, man. Come on, man.
That fucking left hook he kept landing on Charlo. That shit, Bud gonna take that left hand away.
And Canelo seemed like he was just throwing the same combinations. He was throwing left, right. 1-1-2. Like he'll throw that overhand crazy looping right hand, like half hook, half.
Bud would take that shit away.
He'll cut his own foot in half.
If you look at it, Canelo, after that first round, he saw Charlo was scared. He did what the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, did what he wanted.
He saw the fear in Charlo. You feel what I'm saying? And like I tell everybody, when you fight Bud, you have to change your whole entire plan. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're going to get. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn sure don't.
If
you watch whatever's recorded, whatever fight is recorded of Bud, I guarantee you ain't gonna say, yo, that fight is exactly like the other fight. Nope.
Yeah.
You're gonna see something different all the time.
And see, another thing, like I told everybody else, Earl and they didn't know what to do with Bud because they didn't know how Bud was going to come out and fight him. So you're really a fighter with Bud skills and stuff. You don't know how to study for him because you don't know what you're going to get. And none of us, to be honest with you, and none of us expect the Bud to come out immediately in a southpaw stand.
Nope, not me.
We did not expect that. And neither did Earl. They'll figure, okay, he'll come out of up dog, then he's going to switch. Then we're going to be more prepared for that. But when he came out of that southpaw stand, that fucked up everything. They didn't know what to do. Because
it shouldn't have fucked it up. Because Derrick James said out his own stupid mouth, was swishing ain't shit, ain't made nothing. All right, so he's standing one stand. He should have been ready for that.
Have some respect for Diddy. Have some respect from Diddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They ego.
He know not what he do.
Too.
He know not what he do.
He know not what he do.
But a lot of people talking shit about DJ, but he was pissed off with Charlo. Literally. He was pissed off with Charlo. Huh?
Who did he?
Yeah, Derrick James, he was pissed off with Charlo because of simple fact. He was telling Charlo, what the fuck you doing? You gonna fight or what? Charlo just ball up in the shell.
He was telling him that though. He was
even at fucking camp, man. He didn't even say anything.
So you fight scared, man. Sound like Floyd Pop.
He was telling
you scared, man.
Yeah, he was. He fought
like you
he
fight.
Fought scared.
Fight your fight.
And he I mean, what more can you tell a man? Goddamn, you ain't doing shit. I can't go in there and fight for you.
That nigga Diddy was like, "Come on, man, you guys, what you doing? I'm saying, you gotta fight. You gotta hit the no left hand, and you gotta finish the boxing, man. What you doing?"
You see, the older
Diddy James literally need to walk around with fucking subtitles.
That sounds just like goddamn Diddy too.
He need to walk around with subtitles, man. He should not come outside without.
Now see why he does the Now see why he shadow boxes. That's his sign language. You gotta hit him and then you hit him with the man on time. You gotta win on the side.
You gotta always turn the caption on for that motherfucker, yo.
For real. You gotta have a translator for that motherfucker.
They make captain work too hard.
What's the one dude they used to always translate on HBO? WCS. The one dude they used to always translate on HBO. What the hell was his name? The Spanish dude. Oh, it was the same dude all the time. Used to be on HBO. That's what they need. They need the Spanish translator for Diddy James.
Need
that motherfucker in the corner with him and shit. For real.
Who is Zell? Who is this? Zell.
Let's go to.
Hey, what's up?
Hold on.
I've been on here before. I was just tuning in.
Okay, for sure. Go ahead. Go ahead, OG.
Hey, we got any confirmation on this fight for December or what?
No, it hasn't been no confirmation. You know,
I gotta see Bud fight again this year, man. Come on.
Spence is over there trying to get some new help. You know what I'm saying? They tired of Diddy James. They tired of They try to smelling pledge every day.
I can hear people talking over there in England training. Is that true? Is he overseas training or what?
Diddy ain't cutting it no more.
That's what I was told.
I heard he was over there overseas training.
They keeping it under wraps. They keeping it under wraps.
Well, shit, they ain't gonna help us. They're gonna wrap that motherfucker. Shit, I mean, I don't see what 7 pounds is going to change anything. You know, and we was talking last night, and I was under the impression they're talking about a Showtime contract is up in December, and that fight is in December, right?
No, I heard Showtime was over next year.
I thought the contract. I heard they said the contract is up in December.
I have to check into that. I thought they was talking about they was gonna let it run through 2024.
Oh, okay. I heard it was.
If it is this year, it's gonna be interesting for how much Errol Spence and Terence get paid under the new. You know, if it is Amazon Prime, I'm curious to know how that's gonna work.
But I asked a question last night, and we was trying to find out the answer on that. And the question was, if the Showtime contract ends in December, Bud and Spence contract is with Showtime, that contract won't roll over to the new with Prime, will it?
When per the contract, you know, PBC has a lot to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is a PBC fighter, so per the contract,
right?
If it's with Showtime, I'm gonna have to say I have no impact, no idea on that. That's a good ass question though. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's with Showtime, how's that gonna bleed over, be grandfathered into a whole different network? It's not gonna happen. They don't have shit to do with Showtime.
Right. So
man, the PBC gonna end up with bare knuckle boxing.
And then and what I'm looking at, and if that's the case, then that means that contract is null and void, right?
No, I don't think it works like that, bro. I don't think it works like that.
I mean, because if That's like, I mean, if I got a contract with you and you fold your business, that means the next person that gets your business don't have, unless you sell my contract. You feel what I'm saying? That's all the way around.
But check this out, OG. When it comes down to them actually making the contract, they just fought July 29th. Why would you make a contract? Look, this is where I can, the only conclusion I can come to as far as why they put it must happen by December this year, because Showtime was on their way out the door. That's the only conclusion I can come to. You know what I'm saying? The fight had to happen this year by December, and because Showtime is on their way out. Now, if that's indeed the case, we should get an announcement here sometime soon. So that particular fight can be honored on the Showtime contract before they just disappear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's a good question.
That's why Steve Evans was coming out and saying he didn't want that fight. He don't need it. Remember, after the fight, he's like, we don't really need this fight. He was trying to push for something else. Because it wasn't, he didn't want Earl to take the fight because they didn't want to pay that money. You feel me? Because they didn't have nobody who was going to buy that fight, really. They're just going to lose money. Because nobody really want to see the rematch in that shit.
I mean, it's some people that want to see it. Real talk. I want to see it because that's the only way you're gonna beat some sense into the aerosexuals that the real Spence was in the ring the first time.
Are you saying that the Mexican fans and the Texas fans is not gonna buy this fight, this rematch? Come on.
Man, listen.
Errol Spence carry a whole bunch of numbers, man. Come on, man.
Look at here. Half of them
he's carrying that Mikey Garcia weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Errol Spence was carrying that Mikey
all
Garcia.
All Errol Spence they did not. Listen, a whole lot of them didn't buy that fight. A whole lot of them gonna be here talking that shit. Did not buy that fight.
I know the game plan they're gonna bring.
What does he?
I know the game plan they're gonna bring for the rematch. They're gonna bring the true Mexican style, Triple G.
I thought that's what he tried to bring the first fight. I thought that was his plan for first fight, Errol Spence.
Triple G. Oh, Triple G and Spence?
He said he gonna bring Big Drummer Show, Triple G Mexican style. That's what he gonna do and get the win.
Against who?
Who said that?
Against Bud. That's their plan.
He said Errol.
I love to see that again. I love it.
Or maybe they need Spence and Jermall Charlo versus Bud in the same night. Tag team boxing against Bud. And Bud will stop the both of them.
Spence is
gonna start off. He gonna start off as Triple G.
Spence is gonna put about 10 pounds of muscle on his neck so he can take the power from Bud, and he gonna bring the true Mexican style.
He said he gonna start off as Triple G.
He gonna start off as Triple G. Gonna end up with Triple Z's.
Yeah, I got to give.
That's what he's gonna do.
I got to give Spence. I got to give Spence his credit, even though he wore an ass cutting. Every motherfucking round he came out to fight.
Man, we ain't tried it over here, Golden, on that shit, man.
No.
His ass beat.
Yeah, he got his ass work. What I'm saying is, he didn't lay down like Charlo did. He tried it down. He tried to fight his fight. He tried to go to the body like he normally do.
But Golden, he was talking all that shit though, bro.
I know. WCS. I know.
Hey, if he wouldn't say he was gonna break him like Conta, I would have let him slide.
He got broke. He broke it down. You know, I mean, he got broke. But honestly, he did. At least he threw some punches. He didn't do like Charlo though. I mean, he got his ass beat out his ass. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Look, man, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was watching this fight, man. I was looking at that shit, man. I got sad. That's the first time I ever got sad on a fight like that, man.
That's just because you're much older now. You know, you look at it from a different perspective. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I was praying. Right? I had a bet. I had a bet. One of my partners. I was begging him, man. Please call a bet off, man. I don't want to take your money, man. I don't want to take your money.
Come on, young fella. You live to fight another day.
Listen, Charlo.
Please.
Listen, Charlo is a service dog. That's why he didn't win that fight.
Damn.
Man,
Oh, boy.
oh shit.
Damn.
All bark and no bite.
Service dog.
I mean,
he the dog.
I mean,
he the dog you see, that those people take to the library with them.
okay. It just sit still.
Dog.
It just sit there in it.
Yeah, just sit there.
Therapy
and look.
dog.
I mean,
where we going next?
that motherfucker, that man, I would have been embarrassed. Literally. And I see somebody had a dang on top of Jermall, talking about his kids getting bullied now because Jermall lost.
No.
Yeah, that's when he was eating that lobster.
Go back to the all access when Charlo took his son fishing and that worm was in his hand and he was like, get him. How your son scared of a damn earthworm?
Oh my God, yeah, he did say that then, and he's like, yeah. See, that's what you get for trying to do shit that you ain't never did with your kids before. You don't wait for all access to do that shit. Obviously, your kid ain't been fishing with no worms before, for real.
Hell nah. See, he tried to be something. Well, see, he tried to be something. He tried to be something that Bud is. Bud do shit like that. Just like now, they see the day what I saw the day in the day where Bud went and bought a dad a brand new truck. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, they got him. Yeah.
And what's going on with the blunts?
Hey, what's the deal? How y'all feeling?
Chilling, man.
Oh, what's up, big blunt? Yeah, all the time you was quiet. Well, I thought you been talking. God damn, you were quiet as hell.
Nah, I was in the gym. I wanted to jump on here.
He was quiet because he was probably smoking on that pressure.
No, I forgot earlier he said he said he was in the gym.
He was in the gym. What you did bench already? You did bench already?
Nah, I done seen too many pectoral tears to be fucking with the bench. I try to stay away from that. I done seen some crazy ass shit. And so I'd rather not risk it because, I'm not stepping on stage for nobody, And I always felt like, people can't look at your chest and see how much you bench press based off of how your chest looks. Oh, that chest is a 415-pound bench press chest. Like, nah,
That's
nigga,
true.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't really fuck around with the bench too much. But Golden said nobody expected Crawford to come out southpaw, man. And I thought that was gonna be the game plan from the get-go. I mean, a lot of people after the fight wanted to bring up the only two southpaw thing. You know what I'm saying? I for months and months on Twitter, I was beating it in niggas' heads that nigga had only fought two southpaws, and the best option would be to go out there for Crawford to start off at southpaw. You know what I'm saying? And give him that look because he ain't got that experience. And then the ones he did fight, they all put hands on him and shit, caught him in certain exchanges. So shout out to Boxing Gems because he's the one that pointed that out. I mean, the same shit that Crawford was hitting Felix Diaz with.
Yeah, Felix Diaz.
Yeah, the same because Felix Diaz was a southpaw. The same shit Crawford hit Felix Diaz with. Van Heerden was hitting Spence with the same shit. James broke that shit down in his film study. So I'm like, man, look, Spence ain't gonna know what to do with a southpaw. So it was surprising to me when Crawford came out and said Shakur told him right before. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking, damn, I thought that was the plan the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty clear. Even Bob Arum came out after the fact and said that Spence can't fight left-handers. He only fought two. I mean, I felt like that was his common sense. So, I don't know.
That's what happens when you keep fighting the same fucking style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, y'all heard
you don't have no.
Go ahead, OG.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you heard Crawford said that nigga fight the same fight every fight. So, I mean, he knew what to do with that nigga.
That man exposed that man so bad.
They had 5 years. So bad. They had 5 years of studying this man and broke him down in so many film studies. I guarantee you, they broke that joker down. That's why nothing he could have did. You feel what I'm saying? And nothing that Earl could have did that Crawford didn't see and wasn't prepared for.
Motherfucker Bob Arum said, "Stay away from Bud. It won't be good for your career."
Shit. He didn't listen.
All Earl could say was, "You a legendary promoter."
Hey, don't our boy go to court Monday?
Yeah, he go on the 9th. He go on the 9th.
Yeah, on the 9th, which is a Monday, right?
So no, it's not.
Let me see what's the date.
Yeah, you're right.
The date is 6th.
9th is Monday. The 9th is a Monday. Yeah.
But I don't know. But the 9th is a holiday though. But do we recognize that over there?
That I don't know. They put the 9th.
Nah, they don't recognize Columbus Day over there, man, in the UK.
Oh hell no.
Nah.
They don't even recognize it over here, really.
Well, everything closed here. The courthouse and everything closed here.
I don't think everything closed on Columbus Day.
Not the little basic shit.
They want us to believe that this man went through the airport with a fucking gun. Come on, man.
My nigga, they said he flew private to the UK and flew back commercial with the gun. So that's how it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's proven that he did have a weapon on him. They talked about that, you know what I'm saying? He did have a weapon on him. So if he flew private and then went back commercial.
But private, you still got, even if you fly private, you still got to go through custom, don't you? Checkouts, don't you?
I don't know about that now. You know what I'm saying? I just finished today. I just finished flying private, and I ain't go through any custom because I was on my own private little merry way, man, in my sedan. Private than a motherfucker. I was loaded up. I ain't have to worry about nothing being checked, none of that shit.
Okay.
Then y'all seen that clip of Bomac where he was like, last time I was in the UK, motherfucker tried to take my wallet. Try that shit again. He said something, I got something for your ass, something like that. So I mean, wouldn't surprise me if Bomac the type of nigga to just keep the heat on him, period. You know what I mean? No matter
I'm
where
just
he
glad. I'm just glad nobody tried him, Blunts, because if they would have tried him and he would have shot him, he still would have got in trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Bomac was probably strapped at the fight. He probably had the gun in the side of the fight.
It'll tell him.
Yeah.
Should have never signed the contract the way he should have did. Fuck that. But yeah, he got broken down, man. Got broken down. Arrow got broken the fuck down.
I love that way Bomac acted after the fight. Now that was a touching moment. And it was like all that emotion, all the disrespect that they did to this man here. He was humble. He took all that shit. After the fight, that emotion was so good. I love it.
The press conference was when he told him, "Well, shut the fuck up, then." That shit was hilarious.
It's that knowledge. It's that knowledge.
He said, "I eat knowledge."
And he told that thing. He told that thing. He said, "I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what it's like, how to do it." Man, come on, man.
And then he was like,
shit.
"What's you gonna show me? You gonna show me them Cheetos? You gonna show me them bag of Cheetos and the man? What you gonna do? Oh man, what you gonna do?"
Fat jokes and shit. That
shit funny, dog.
Cheetos.
Come on,
man. Some Cheetos.
I'm about to find somebody to put that shit on a sound clip. I'm a goddamn roast of shit. I gotta find somebody to put that shit on audio. That shit to be my intro. Goddamn it! Introducing Diddy James.
That'll be a new intro song. WC, but left, right, uppercut, leave him there on the floor. Should have get on the floor.
Move around.
Stay focused.
Focus. Move around. Focus.
But we've been saying for years that Crawford just shut down the whole welterweight division.
Yes.
I mean, this man here came in at. I mean, he single-handedly destroyed PBC, especially the welterweight division. Come on, I mean, one little 135 pounder come all the way up, or 140. He shot 135, didn't
I'll be back,
But
brothers.
Yeah, but came from 135 to 140 to 147, right?
Yeah.
Man, just
I believe he started 135. Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people is cutting is really underestimating Bud's tolerance skills, or saying it's going to be too much for him to jump out the right 168. I don't think it's going to be a problem for him at all, because I look at what he do, when he walk around it, and who he's sparring with, and the bigger guy that he do fight with. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't think it's going to be a problem for him.
They got video. They got video of Bud. They got video of Bud. I think sparred Adames when Bud was like 135 and Adames is what 154, 160, something like that.
Shit.
WCS Adames.
Right now.
Yeah,
Right
that was
now,
an old sparring footage.
Yeah, the right now, you know, they already say Bud be sparring heavyweight as it is now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Steven Nelson is not a small dude, man.
Well, no, Steve Nelson, no little dude, man.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I'm
like
looking at it from a different perspective. I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I'm just saying they fought hard in 54 on fight night, so it's not like nobody's gonna convince me Bud didn't come in the ring at about low 160s. So come on, man. He can fight Canelo 168, man.
And actually,
my thing is when it comes to Bud, when it comes to Bud, that the height and the weight shit, that shit don't really make a difference to me. Because like I said, his skills, he got so much in his bag that he could make up for anything, in my opinion.
A lot of people realize he don't even have to make 168.
That's true.
No, that'd definitely be underneath it.
He can come underneath that, and still, I mean, you know, I think if Canelo don't fight him, it's because of Bud's skills. He sees something in Bud that he feel like he cannot handle. You feel what I'm saying? Because Bud does too much. He got too much ring IQ. He got too much foot movement. A man that just come on, man. And he gonna sit in there and he gonna sit in there. He gonna dissect Canelo, man. He gonna go to work and just look at Canelo, see how Canelo coming at him. If Canelo hesitate anytime, Bud gonna take it to him.
That's true. But I wouldn't be mad if they don't. I mean, as a fan, you definitely will love to see the fight. But if they don't fight, then it is what it is. I won't be mad if Canelo doesn't fight Bud. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking at this point if Canelo's career.
He can still fight Charlo for the lineal and unified titles.
Yeah.
You know, that's still. I think he'll be 4-time lineal or something like that. I mean,
he already 3-time lineal. And shit, that's something that I don't think nobody ever did that.
When you went away, when you went away, WCS, for that split second, you was talking to your family. Me, Neezy, and Golden were talking about the only really fights, like as far as top fights right now, is either Benavidez and Canelo or Bud and Canelo.
Yeah, you gotta throw Benavidez in there. Yeah, you gotta throw Benavidez in there.
That'd be a nice replacement. Like if we don't get Bud versus him, I wouldn't be mad at Benavidez versus Canelo.
Either. I want to see Benavidez Canelo. I want to.
Or Boo Boo. One of them three. Or Boo Boo. Either one against Canelo.
I got Boo Boo beating.
Go ahead.
I got Boo Boo beating David.
I don't know, man. I think it's gonna end like the Caleb Plant fight. I
can't do it. I can't do it.
And Boo Boo's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think Boo Boo got that power to really affect Benavidez. I think Benavidez is just his pressure's gonna catch him at the end. That's what I see. I'm rooting for Boo Boo.
Benavidez looking vicious right now, dog. He's looking vicious.
Well, that's the thing I'm talking about. If Boo Boo will keep him on the outside, don't let him walk him down and get him in the corner. Just keep the movement on him and keep his stamina up. He got a chance of beating because Boo Boo can hit you from angles. You feel what I'm saying? And he catch Benavidez. If you look at it, Benavidez really is a straight pressure fighter, a straight come forward fighter. He don't have no head movements. He don't have none of that shit. He just come and walk you down with brute power.
They wear you down. But he did the same thing to Caleb. Caleb was trying to be on his bike the whole time, and he kind of wore himself out. But like you said, it's gonna be up to Boo Boo stamina. If he could keep that stamina, then he could have success on the outside. But if once his legs get heavy, then Benavidez is gonna see that shit. He like, oh, it's my time. I'm gonna fuck you up with these uppercuts. I'm gonna hit you with these shoulder shots.
Right, and also
shots, everything.
He got to hit Benavidez with something to make him hesitate from coming in. If he gets some good licks and stun him a couple of times, then he's going to be weary of coming in on him because he'll like, damn, I can't take the chance now. I'm gonna be a little cautious now. That's what he can be able to take the fight to him. But if he can't make him respect his power,
yeah, he's going to have to fight at some times though. At some points of the fight, Boo Boo's going to have to stand in there and fight with him, just to earn his respect. Like, yeah, I'm not scared, but I'm gonna keep you on his outside too. I would think for me, if I was Boo Boo, I would have to make it a kind of a boring fight on my end because I would have to pot shot him, come inside and smother him. And smother his punches, and then once they break us up, I'm going right back to the outside. Bang, bang, bang. Once you come in, I'm holding you. I'm doing the Devin Haney. Because if I know that you're gonna try to fucking kill me with your power, I'm gonna fucking take away what I can. So
how good is David Benavidez on the inside?
I don't think he's that good on the inside. He's
if he catches with some nice shots.
If he catches.
Yeah. He's not the best as far as like, you know, how you gotta master the arms and you know the angles and stuff. He's not that, but he's one of them guys that if you in an exchange, you can't let him win that exchange. Because he has surprisingly fast hands for his size. And he catch you one of them long looping uppercuts, boy. It's a wrap. That motherfucker. That's the Boo Boo needs to be careful with that. Like, cause he can get caught up in that shit. And once Benavidez buzz you and he see it's like Bud, once he see blood in the water, man, he's gonna try to take your fucking head off.
Cause I was gonna say maybe, just maybe he could take the Andre Ward approach. How he used to fight on the inside. That could work.
That definitely can. That definitely can.
So
where does that fight against WTS? It's November, right? Or December? The Boo Boo versus Benavidez fight?
It's supposed to be November. I think it's November.
Coming up. Let me double check right quick.
We got a few fights coming up. I think we got Keyshawn fighting. I think Shakur. Shakur's not fighting, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were talking about
Boo
Boo and Benavidez.
Boo Boo Benavidez November. Mid to late November.
And Progress is fighting.
Yeah, it's not even on BoxRec yet.
Yeah, it's mid to late November. Boo Boo Andre and David. David, man, I'm so disappointed my boy that got back fat dog. Oh man.
What do you mean?
My boy back fat, man. Goddamn belly and titties and everything, man.
That's muscle, dog. That's muscle, dog.
Hell no, that ain't muscle, dog. Come on now, niggas have lost enough weight in their life to know what's fat and what's.
David. Man, David wears muscle different in the winter.
That nigga got that nigga got in the best shape of his life. That got paid and went back to eating fucking birria tacos and fucking all kind of enchiladas and bullshit. And I know it too, because now his baby mama pregnant too. He about to have a daughter and shit. He been sitting on his ass fucking and eating. I'm so disappointed.
Man, if your wife looked like his, shit, I'd be the same motherfucker he is.
You goddamn right, sitting around fucking all day. Yeah,
that motherfucker bad as hell. Shit, his wife bad than a motherfucker, dog.
I ain't gonna lie though, that's that. But she look like she might be a little hard though. I don't know how that silicone and shit be working out for real. If it's really soft and squishy like real life, or if that shit be kind of firm. So I don't really fuck with all that.
I used to think the same thing. Until I actually, partaking in the Silicon Valley and hey, hey,
it's like the real deal, huh?
I mean, it's not the real deal. It's cool who your surgeon is, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like you think, man. It ain't like a watermelon and shit.
Right. Okay.
Like you.
Who's the guy that talk about? Who's the guy that talk about Canelo Alvarez will be fighting now? Some doing the album. Who's this guy here?
Oh, what you say?
They say some guy he's supposed to be fighting next year. First part of this year, Canelo Alvarez, some other dude.
Man, look, Eddie Reynoso said the next possible fights: Munguia, Bivol rematch, and Benavidez. I said,
They
what
gonna
the
fight
fuck?
Munguia.
How is that part of the 3-fight
He gonna fight
PBC contract?
Munguia
and Bill.
He take out Benavidez.
Now, what happened to Charlo? He said he was on the contract.
Right.
Yeah,
That's another thing I've been having trouble understanding too. Because how Eddie Reynoso say right after the fight, Munguia, Bivol, and Benavidez, no more Charlo and none of that. No, come on, man, what they got going on? It's probably gonna be Benavidez. That make the most sense, man. As long
That's
as he
what I
do
don't
what,
like about boxing, bro. Boxing always changing up shit, man. Like they'll say, "Oh man, so and so supposed to be fighting this fighter, and then he fighting this fighter." Why just lock some shit in, man? If Canelo had a 3-fight deal and Charlo was one of them, why are you saying names that don't involve Charlo?
Shit, I said this earlier. Fucking boxing is today. Their game is just selling a narrative. That's what they do. They just want to sell a narrative so people could talk.
They let Canelo fight who he want. He tell them what to do. I want these guys next. Munguia. That's what he do.
Canelo just be sitting there. He just be sitting like, yeah, man. Whoever I fight in, no matter I go, of course I'm good. I hit him. He hit back, but I win.
He be like, listen out. I want Munguia next. That's it. That's the only Mexican I fight. Munguia, not Benavidez.
That's what I think gonna happen, right? See, if David, if he looks good against Boo Boo, if people are gonna say, God damn, he looked great, I want to see him against Canelo. If he looked bad against Boo Boo, people gonna say, damn, Canelo might have a chance to fuck him up. So that, to me, that's like, either way, people gonna want to see that fight even more. You know what I mean? I think personally, Boo Boo gonna make that shit a hard ass fight. He gonna make it real difficult. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a controversial decision gifted to David. And
in order to get the fight that they want to see.
But you know,
in order to get the fight.
Though.
And Canelo might jump on that shit. He might look at that like, damn, he didn't look so good against Boo Boo. Now's the time.
Yeah.
I think I could take him out. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and make that.
Confidence is gonna jump. His confidence is gonna jump. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take him now. He's on the down. He didn't.
The sad part is Canelo fought a lot of people that was like at the end of their career, like Mosley, Cotto. He fought all them.
And personally,
and then the sad part is he fought Khan, who put up a better fight than Charlo did.
It's funny that you say that though, because look, you saying he fight everybody basically towards the end. I think this is damn near the end of Benavidez being at 68. When they dropped that trainer video and him looking as big as he looking, everybody like, damn, this nigga look like he a light heavyweight, damn near heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like he back fat as
look
shit.
Heavy,
so
though. I ain't gonna lie, he does look heavy.
So, how many times he gonna keep coming down from a high weight to 68? You know what I'm saying? It might be like, yo, this too many times. The last time he drained himself all the way down, he looked phenomenal. He said he felt great, but you doing that, blowing back up and then losing it, it could make things difficult.
If I had a wife that looked like his shit, I'd be blowing up.
Probably walking around like 210 right now, 220.
He could goddamn.
I'm on break right now. Living a good life.
He can fight at cruiserweight right now.
He can. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
David Benavidez look like one of them dudes that could just get up right now and fight fucking Boo and go 12 rounds for no reason. Like he looked like he'd go straight out the bar and just fight for 12 rounds. Like one of them, he's just one of them weird boxing type motherfuckers like Mayorga. like
oh yeah, the one that used to smoke the cigarettes.
And with how close they fit, with how close Benavidez and Canelo they fighting, how close they fighting, they gonna be right on time for each other, right? You know what I'm saying? Damn near. I mean, they both could have the same turnaround. September 30th, mid-November. Them niggas will come back in the same time. That make the most sense in my head.
Nah,
AJ
they're
got
gonna
to
fight
sit
on a
down
Mexican holiday,
on his
either
punches
Cinco de
to
Mayo or
Cinco de
September
Mayo.
or
Yeah, they
September.
need to do
Yep,
Cinco de
September.
Mayo, man. That
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the play
You know how
right there. And
big that'll
then
be?
Canelo take Crawford at the end of the year, man. That would be beautiful.
Shit,
Yo,
but that'll be
Mexican is fucking
You saying at the
beautiful
end of
against
20?
Mexican.
You talking about the end of 24?
Yeah.
So he just one off Spence, get him out of there and just wait till the end of the year. That ain't too bad.
Hell nah. Crawford Crawford got to take a fight in between. You know what I mean?
Why?
Somewhere
Why is
around the
that?
time.
Why is that? He didn't take a fight in between when he fought Spence.
He fought David Avenesian in December.
That was
Then what
last
was
year,
that?
bro.
Then like 7. Right. Of course. I know. We all know when that was. And then 7 months later, it was July 20. About what? 7 months later, he
Well,
fought
I
Spence.
meant
They don't want him to take a whole
from
year.
Porter. I meant from Porter to Avenesian. He only had, you know what I'm saying, from Porter to Avenesian.
He was out for
Right.
like, what, 15 months, 18 months?
Right. Well, no. It was a little over a year, right?
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah,
a
about
little
15
year.
months. 15 months.
He fought Porter in November and fought Ebenezer December the 10th.
But
Correct.
I would
like
imagine
13
Crawford want to get a scrap in at a higher weight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, OG mentioned a long time ago. He would love to see Crawford versus Triple G. I think if Crawford could land a Triple G fight at like 60, 160, or maybe even a catch weight. Triple G just fought at 68. Somewhere 60 or in between 60 and 68 and stop Triple G. Come on, man. That's only gonna boost the Canelo hype for him. You know what I'm saying?
God
This
damn,
nigga
who
went in
stopped
there and
Triple
stopped.
G, dog? Ooh.
Triple
You
G
know what I mean?
fight
Crawford gonna
so I
need
don't think
security,
so.
bro.
Crawford.
I'm gonna put that shit here. Crawford go to
But that's low
160
key
and
a big
stop Triple
fight though. They
G.
can make some bread, and then Triple
Listen,
G
he
could
go.
just retire.
Listen, if Crawford
Canelo
go.
definitely want to fight Crawford after that. He
Thank
definitely
you.
want to
I'm
fight
gonna say the
Crawford
same thing.
Triple G.
If Crawford go in there and fight Triple G, he stopped Triple G, and something Canelo couldn't do in 3 fights. You think that man gonna fight Crawford?
But look, this
Hell
what they
no.
gonna say. But this what they gonna say. Triple G was coming back down from 68. He's 40 years old. You know they gonna throw all their little excuses on there and shit. He was out this long since the last
They might
Canelo
even
fight.
say that.
That's what they gonna say. So it'll be all right.
If that happened, they're gonna say that Bud was off the juice.
What?
Big DeConchi special. That's what they're gonna say.
They gonna say, look, Triple G retired right after he was on his way out the door. They gonna do the same thing they always do, not give him no credit for it.
They're gonna say he went up there first fight, he taking Triple G punches, and then he just knocked Triple G out. Yeah, he was on it, undetectable.
All right, I got a question. I'm gonna ask the panel. Let's say Bud fight Earl at 54. He beat Earl ass at 54. What's gonna be the top excuse they're gonna come with?
I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say that Earl Spence was coming down off the zombie. Flocker, that's what they're gonna say.
They can't use the clone no more now.
They're gonna say he was coming down off the zombie.
Oh, the zombie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn,
how much juice Bud? How much juice Bud gonna have?
A whole gallon pint. Gallon plus a pint.
Okay.
They gonna be like, why his back so big? He ain't never looked that swole. He on it.
He on that shit real bad, ain't it?
He on that.
I mean, they got a fella realize if Bud move up to 154 along, Bud's gonna be just as big as Earl. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. If you look at Bud, if you look at Bud last few fights before he fought Spence, if you know that Bud did a whole lot more sitting down in the pocket and fighting, especially if he fought David Avenesian, he sat in the pocket. You feel what I'm saying? And he's showing you what he was going to do. He did it even with Porter. He was sitting down in the pocket somewhere with Porter. He didn't do a lot of foot movement. He wanted to get that work in at it. But a lot of folks didn't pay attention to that.
No, because they kept saying that he getting old, he's slowing down, he ain't moving, he's slowing down. That's what I kept hearing at work. Oh, he ain't moving a lot. He's slowing down.
Yeah, he's slowing down. He get old. He's slowing down. He got a foot speed no more. This and that there. But the man got it, but he didn't have to use it. I mean, shit. The way that ass cut this, I don't think Bud ever got the second gear, did he?
He wasn't
really in first gear. The car was just goddamn in neutral, just rolling around.
The workout he had, man, he showed niggas he was in fucking RoboCop condition, goddamn Optimus Prime condition. Like
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what it was. The immediate workout was harder than the fight.
Yeah,
real.
That's facts right there. That's
facts. Training camp. The camp was harder than the fight.
Listen,
and look, that open workout told us a lot, though. That open workout told a lot about what was to come.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, let's say, speaking hypothetically, we had another 45 seconds left in the second round, right? If Bud would have stopped Earl in that second round, what you think would have happened?
They would have said that it was fixed. Errol Spence was paid to take a dive, and they would have said that Terence Crawford was dirty.
Well, they already said he was dirty.
They saying
that now.
They would have said he came in there. They would have said he came in there with the knuckle dusters, Tyson Fury special.
Look, he got Indongo, man. That's what I would have said. He got Indongo because Indongo got knocked down in the second round. He was a southpaw too, and he was a unified champion. I don't know what these niggas like. Come on, man. I was telling these niggas, did y'all? Man, listen, man. Pull this shit back up on Twitter. I was trying to tell the Spence fans that nigga is gonna get. I was using Indongo as a comparison, and they like, Indongo? Who is Indongo? Indongo. I'm like, y'all got to think about it, bro. Stylistically, southpaw versus southpaw. Think about the matchup. Yeah. Think about the looks he giving them. You know what I'm saying? They were like, Indongo ain't nobody. Spence ain't no Indongo. Like, come on, man. Y'all guys dumb as hell.
You know they don't know what they looking at. They dumb. They stupid.
Half of the jokers don't know nothing about boxing. Half of them just start getting into boxing and Joker hear Joker talk about Errol Spence's name. And half of them just not start getting into that, start looking at boxing. You ask them a question about boxing, they couldn't tell you who's who. You feel what I'm saying?
They started watching boxing probably around like 2017, 2016, something like that.
What's crazy though is I start following real closely around 2021. I'm like, how these niggas don't know what time it is? Like, nigga, I'm talking about I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh to this shit. I told niggas a long time. I had to go back and watch all the history, the Porter versus Bud fight. I didn't see none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it happened, I had to go back and see all that shit. Come on, man.
I remember when Terence Crawford fought Beltran and John Molina and Diaz and all them.
Oh, man, come on, man. Gamboa, that's his first title defense against Gamboa.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people feel like Gamboa was supposed to build up after Nate Floyd Mayweather. Gamboa was that shit.
They made excuses and said, Gamboa was the smaller man, and they tried to lie and say he only had one fight at that weight. When he really
he had a fight at that weight before that
Crawford fight. He fought twice. What was 135, wasn't it?
Yeah,
baby.
135. After Crawford, that Crawford Nate fight, after he would have beat Ricky Burns, that was a Nate fight.
Yep.
He fought Gamboa.
And they said the Errol Spence fans said that
you can call it aerosexuals. I saw that was on the tip of your tongue. Don't be scared. The aerosexuals. I know it was on the tip of your tongue, dog. Go ahead. Let it out, man. Let it out.
We got a new name for them.
What is it?
I don't call them sexuals. I call them Earl fanatics.
That's not acute enough. That doesn't cut deep. You need something to draw blood. That's a paper cut, dog.
that aerosexual boy, that aerosexual get on their nerve, boy. That joke be ready to kill you by that shit there.
Yeah, that aerosexual, it runs deep.
No. I got another one. Call them E-zombies.
E-zombies.
That aerosexual still. That still got that aerosexual.
We need a name that supersedes aerosexuals, man. If you want to phase out aerosexual, we need something to hit. You know, like
we're gonna call them Spences.
Nah, cause they about like here. They over here get so all up. They get so all up for Earl, boy. They get so all up for Earl to it's ridiculous.
The Spences, dog. That's good for a daycare or something. The Spences. We got the Spences coming up. You know, they're gonna do some volunteer work.
Hey, if Earl lose the Bud in the second fight, where do y'all see Earl go at?
What are you talking about? If it ain't no if, Mr. Golden, shit, motherfucking happening. He's losing, bro.
He gonna quit. He gonna retire.
Look. It's no way in hell that small window that whoever he's working with, that they're gonna be able to get a break Errol Spence from those bad habits that he always had. He's used to doing the same shit. You know, boxing gyms, showed how he was fighting Udinas Ugas, some of the same areas that he was doing, executing in there. He's doing the same thing in there with he tried with Crawford, and it didn't work.
Yeah. And also, you gotta look at
because D did say if it ain't broke, we ain't gotta fix it.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, he ain't gotta fix it. So
you better fix that motherfucker there. Well, see, like a lot of them all talk about. It's a lot of them talking about Earl never took that kind of punishment. A lot of that nigga Earl never took no punishment. Sean Porter beat the shit out of his ass. Sean Porter had that nigga ass lumped up, and Sean wasn't even lumped up.
He had him looking like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns on that episode.
Yeah, that boy, look at. Shit. I look at. I gotta tell you, I looked at that fight today again. I still believe at that shit. I be like, God damn. You tell me, I be like, damn, Polo Earl. And they got one dude got it, man, and the part where Earl or Bud would hit, he got a sound effects with it. Boosh, boosh. That's damn, that shit fucked up. I mean, you can hear. I mean, you can just. I mean, he got to slow down, and it was a look at what he was hitting Earl. It was like, damn. I was like, that shit fucked up.
I saw that. I think I seen that video on YouTube.
Yeah, man. I mean, he got to slow it down, and you just seen him, man. I mean, he was hitting Earl like shit. I mean, that's the only fight. That's the only fight. Bud really sat down on his pants. Bud sat down on his punches and threw him with bad intentions. Really, that's the only.
You know how back in the day,
y'all
like,
heard Diddy
you
in the corner.
So what?
He's like, man, you gotta move your feet, man. Can't you let him beat on you like that? You gotta move, you move.
Shit, he can't do shit.
Huh?
That's Derrick James.
Derrick James.
I remember when that nigga Diddy said. I remember when he told that nigga, he said, "Forget about moving your head, just move your feet." I said, "Nah, nigga, you need to move your motherfucking head, nigga.
Move your head, nigga.
That nigga is hitting your ass in the face. You need to move your fucking head, nigga."
That's the shit to get. That's the shit to get Errol Spence beat the fuck up right there. That's the type of advice to get Errol beat the fuck up right there.
Forget about moving your head. You need to move your feet. Man, you tripping, dude. Move your head, nigga. That nigga punch you in the face, man.
He moved his feet right in position for his head to get smacked.
Keep your hands up. Just move your feet. Don't worry about keeping your hands up. Don't worry about moving your head. Just move your feet. That's it. Step over.
Listen, I'd have told that motherfucker, look, you put the gloves on, you fight the rest of the fight this motherfucker here. Cause I ain't get my ass kicked like that no goddamn more. Fuck that shit. I do would have left the ring.
I'm gonna tell you what he told him.
This nigga, man.
He told him,
hug this nigga, man.
He told him, look, you like my ass. What am I supposed to do? Move your feet, EJ. Don't move your head. I'm trying that.
Shit. How the hell?
I think I saw the dude. I think I saw Apollo's trainer in the corner. Somebody throw in the damn towel.
Well, shit. Listen, after the fight, they asked Diddy, Did you ever think about throwing in the towel on the fight? Diddy told him, man, said, shit. I looked at the doctor looked at me. He said, shit, we're trying to figure who gonna throw the towel in. Shit, you had to do it. Harvey Duck did it for you. Goddamn. But I would love to see
in the midst of the fight, they was asking, could we go back to negotiation? I mean, that's when it was more safe.
Yeah. I would love to see Steve, what his name was, the one that Popeye, Steve Willis. Yeah, that's his name. I would love to see him.
Favorite rep.
I would love to see him referee that fight this day.
They need to have him
just to see his eyes. Listen, just to see his eyes or Earl were taking them punches, the way he'd be so tense and looking at it. Oh man, that would have been a beautiful job right there, man. I'd have just loved to see that joke eye looking at that.
So Derrick James got fired by everybody?
Yeah, they
fired everybody fired that guy? Everybody?
No.
They told him, look, we tired of you because we keep getting our ass on you. We need somebody else.
They jumped him in the middle of the ring and they left him.
They told him he ain't got the answers, Jack. He got his eye looking like Rocky, man. You can't follow this shit no more.
Hey, rumor has it that Steve Willis killed a man in a staring contest.
Wow.
Oh, look at that fight when Bud fought Hank Lundy. And that motherfucker looking at Bud beat that nigga ass till I got that corner. That nigga eyes were like, you asked for this shit till you talk all this shit. Huh?
I don't even care who's fighting as long as Steve Willis is fucking reffing the fight. I'm watching that motherfucker, yo.
He be all in the fight.
Well, he be looking at him.
But Harvey Dock, man, Harvey Dock is starting to slowly become one of my favorites too, man. He's a very good rapper.
I like Harvey. Yeah,
very good.
Harvey so damn cold. You don't even
like
know
he don't have. He seemed like he don't have no personality, but he's doing his job though. You know.
Yeah.
He's on 2 big fights now. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's kind of good for him though.
The first fight I seen Harvey Dock do. The first fight I seen Harvey Dock do was when Floyd and Gotti fought. You know, Harvey Dock was the referee for that. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
And he made that. Yes. Yes, Harvey Dock was the official. Well, Harvy Dock called stop, and boy hit that nigga ass and knock his ass off. That's what Gotti stopped. He said stop, and boy hit his ass. I mean, Floyd hit his ass and knocked it down. That's why Gotti got up talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Gotti got it. That was Harvey Dock. That's the first fight I ever seen him officiate.
Come on, that's Pretty Boy Floyd.
You know what?
Yeah, that Pretty Boy Floyd there.
You know what? Yeah. In the second fight, I won't be surprised if Spence just quit. I can't beat him. Fuck it. Just throw in the towel.
Pull a Roberto Duran. No mas.
I mean, after the shit he went through, I don't think he'll quit, man. It's too much. It's too much, man.
He got too much pride, man.
He's too stubborn.
You know what?
Yeah. He's too stubborn of a fighter to quit.
I say Errol Spence don't have no bitch in him like that to stop. I don't think so.
At least
I ain't your motherfucking kid.
At least he's not a damn. At least he's not a damn
just like
emotional support animal like Charlo.
Charlo, man, that nigga, I don't think nobody give about that nigga fight no more.
You know what?
He might go ahead and retire, man. Yeah, nobody's gonna want to see him fight.
That nigga needed it. That motherfucker.
What's his problem? I know what's wrong with Charlo.
He's remedial.
He a dark skinned house nigga. That's the problem.
They dark skinned. The Charlos ain't dark skinned. That's why they hate Bud so much. They're not dark skinned.
Charlo a house, man.
No,
that's his problem.
Medium brown.
I can understand them being a house nigga, yeah, but you know they ain't dark skinned. You tell them that, man.
Especially Jermall. Jermall sees right on that horse, like, who that nigga on that nag? Jermall like, who that nigga on that nag? That's exactly what Jermall do. Steven from Django ass motherfucker.
And then as soon as he was fighting,
y'all ever got a good look at? Y'all ever got a good look at Bud when Bud got his game face on? That nigga got one of the craziest looking motherfucker. That nigga zoned
But
out,
man, come
boy.
get the dog.
That nigga looking at Bud. When you looking at Bud, man.
And you know, Spence went and watched that.
I'm just trying to play my game, Dad, but the dog won't let me live, Dad. You know,
you know, Spence went and watched the replay of that fight, and you know damn well, fucking Bud,
close the door.
Bud ain't.
Go ahead.
Now I was saying, Spence had to watch the replay of that fight, and he know Bud ain't fucking like go all out on him. That's the crazy thing, man.
I've been telling you, Bud carried that fight, man.
Earl don't need to do that. With all the neurological issues he got for the fight, he don't need no more neurological issues for watching that fight. He gonna be traumatized. He can't watch that fight.
Hey, I put a motherfucking tweet out today. That shit said, "Bitch, I'm from Texas, where we get our asses beat in undisputed matches, and when we lose, we blame that shit on snacking the car crashes." That bitch going crazy, G. That shit going nuts, nigga. Everybody reposted that shit. They thought that shit was hilarious, dog. Man, they need to do a remix to the song.
The way Bud was fighting, do y'all think he could move and fight like that if he was at 168?
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. Hey, the only thing that's gonna slow it's not like Bud move around a lot. He just know how to utilize his movement effectively
and his reach.
He don't just exhaust movement for no reason. It's always a purpose.
You know how they say in football, a great defense always travels.
Yeah.
I say that a great defense always, where Bud skills travels, man. His skills travel. So
all right, let's pump up this fight, man. Yo, Canelo, you're gonna get credit for fighting Bud, man. Fight him.
Saul don't want to fight Bud because he gonna have them flashbacks from the Mayweather fight.
Floyd fight, yeah. He definitely going.
He doesn't fight like him. That's the thing.
Why did
he need to worry if Bud power carries because Bud counter that counter is going. He gonna counter. The counter is gonna catch him.
He not talking in the sense of them fighting the same style. He talking in the sense of him beating him to the punch and being able to read him like Floyd did. That he got frustrated in that fight. So he can do that to him. You know what I'm saying? It's two totally different styles because Floyd fights the Philly shell, orthodox, and this guy he could switch. So he can do double the damage because he can go from each angle. So
power in both hands.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that 74-inch reach that's definitely a great benefit.
That's hell.
He know how to use that fucking distance.
Floyd was 72 inches. He had long arms for his size too. But this motherfucker got 74 inches, yo.
Canelo's only 70,
bro. No wonder he good at
got
wrestling.
Them slobber knockers.
God damn.
Them slobber knockers.
I know if you've ever one of them dudes that get caught in a domestic abuse situation with his girl, I feel bad if you ever slap her because she is going to knock the wig off.
Motherfucker,
he gonna knock her like God.
Bivol allegedly hit his girl, nigga.
Oh yes, I said something about that.
Bivol.
Well, I mean that's been a minute. That's like months ago. So I'm looking at it like this. Why now though?
You know they don't play that.
Well, they said they pulled the screenshot from his wife's Instagram story. So I guess he posted that shit.
No, why now?
The shit happened.
The shit supposedly happened in like what, May or something like that.
What's this again? I missed what he said. Recently, I missed what you said at first. What's this about?
Bivol, Kate Bivol, his wife posted on her Instagram story him that he hit her in front of the kids and shit. You know
damn. He's probably just rebooting the system. He just probably rebooting the system.
I thought maybe his wife was talking shit like you should have took the fucking rematch. You would have did way better than Jermall. And then he got mad and put his hands on her.
Yeah, she definitely said something to him. She's like, "Dad,
I mean, we gotta
you can't get the Canelo rematch." She said, "What, bitch?"
We gotta know both sides first before we go to judgment. We gotta know both sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
She could have been talking shit. It might have been, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't get into that shit because
could've
sometimes you really gotta smack a bitch. You know what I mean? I don't condone smacking bitches, but
knowing that shit, he
Careful. We
she
don't want
probably
to
put her
promote
hands on
violence. You
him,
know
and he
how
probably like shrugged her
YTC
off.
is.
yeah,
We
no
don't want to
promoting the violence.
against
I don't
women.
condone in that, but man,
It's probably worse than what she fucking describes. He probably didn't even hit her. He probably might have, even if they were close and they were in contact with, he probably might even just gave her a little shoulder or something like, look, not right now. And she, oh my God, you hit me,
One
you
thing we know
slapped
about
me.
women is that they have no problem welling away on us. But when we trying to restrain them and they get scratched in the process because they acting all erratic,
Man,
they pictures. They quick to take
listen. My wife jumped the time I was married. My wife jumped on me, scratched me up. I helped her down. Girl, stop. You know, she scratched me up and shit. Man, that motherfucker sent me in an anger management class, all kind of shit. I was like, God damn, I don't want to got beat up.
You ain't do that, Mr. You ain't do that, Mr. Golden. You was like, help me, please. Help me, please.
This is
You was like, help
like
me.
United
Get this woman off me. Help me, please.
United States is like
they go crazy.
The way they got the law set up is not for men at all.
Just not. But I just,
hell no.
They got to wish that down. They got to wish that down. If I go up and slap WC, and he beat the shit out of my ass, we call the cops. They would say because he was the more aggressive. Even though I hit him first and he beat my ass, he was the more dominant or aggressive. They would charge him. This just happened to me back. This just happened.
They should have charged motherfuckers.
At the end of the day.
This just happened to me back in goddamn November last year.
Oh, that's why you gotta call the police yourself and say, man, this man just attacked me, but I beat his ass though. Can y'all get here immediately?
Man, they told me because I was the more aggressive, I was the more dominant other day. They charged me. I thought the motherfucker hit me first.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
No, you're not supposed to fight.
What's crazy?
You're supposed to use your words. You don't fight back.
Words my ass.
You know what's crazy is since we talking about this, I was watching it earlier. You know how when you like scrolling up and down your algorithm and you might see something from a community post? Well, it was a girl who put a post up and it says, since we can't get money out these dudes from their children are getting pregnant,
she was saying that
we might as well get them about faking these sexual abuses or rape and all that shit. Like, we're gonna get money through the court now. Like, you stupid. Shit, that's why these motherfuckers recording now. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Might get to the point where you start recording your girl while you sleep. Shit, hell with that. Man, have cameras everywhere.
You gotta have a camera in the room.
You gotta have a camera on your motherfucker. You gotta have a camera on your bed, put inside your light over the ceiling.
But a lot of these
you gotta make sure you do the background check before you start lying down with them. Period.
A lot of but listen though, a lot of these
game has changed.
I mean, most of these girls well, most of these niggas, they don't set the tone when they get with the girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
what tone is that, bro? What are you talking about? What tone?
Like, you know, like they don't set the tone like if
some
a bitch
some of these niggas do set the tone. They want to take them out for an expensive dinner and go shopping, and that's the first date they had. God damn it!
They gonna
like if a girl messing with a gangster or a street nigga, like she not gonna play with that. Like in some cases, most cases, if she see he into it, you know what I'm saying, he be, you know, it's sliding, you know, handling business with the guys, you know, getting active, as we would say in the street, getting active
to that lifestyle.
She ain't gonna get out of pocket. Do you trust me? She ain't gonna get out of pocket.
Yeah, she's attracted to that lifestyle.
You know, you got 5 female cousins that'll beat the shit out of her ass, and you got some niggas who might get, you know what I mean? Come on, man. A lot of these niggas just go into it blind, trying to.
All she got to do is lie, and them dudes going to jail.
Listen, a lot of these dudes you talking about, blunts, they're not from that cloth, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a lot of dudes that's beta dudes. They be wearing the same purses down here as their girl. You know,
You ain't lying.
That's
that's
crazy.
where we at, dog.
Shit, a lot of
That's
them,
crazy.
a lot of them
I
are raised by
you'll
single
never catch
mothers.
me with the
I seen
across the
Gervonta
chest
Davis
joint. None of that
with a
shit.
purse on.
The crazy thing is,
Remember
a lot
Tank
of them
had that
are raised
purse?
by single mothers. They're raised by single mothers. A lot of them. That's why they
Yeah.
get that from. They become some husbands and shit, and they become emotional. That's why they move off impulse and shit now, because they act like women. They're basically females with penises because they were
Yeah,
raised like females.
we
All they
say
saw was girls around.
yeah, we say they mothers be trying to date their sons. Be trying to
Yeah,
walk
they turned
around
into
with a
the man
nigga
that they
like,
wanted.
yeah. What's
Yeah,
going on, Trick in the building? I see you, Trick.
OG
because you think
Trick
about it,
though.
a woman,
Uncle
basically a
Trick.
woman just wants a man to basically do what they tell them and shut the fuck up. And when they tell them to fucking jump, how high? That's what they do to most of their sons. They become pit bulls because they defend their mom off the first word. These motherfuckers
Yeah,
and their mother,
fucking right.
they got their mother on a pedestal, and their mother's never wrong. The mother's always right. Do as I say. Now, no, my mother's always she's sugar and spice and everything nice. Like, nah, motherfucker. I mean, it's not your fault because you didn't ask for that situation, but that's all you know, and you know how they handle it through emotions, and that's the only way you know how to handle shit. It's like you lack logic. You know what I mean?
I remember meeting this fine ass chick, right? I mean, she was crazy fine. Like I said, all right, and she got one kid, one son. I swear to God, that nigga tried to be in the relationship so much, man. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't never over me. You ain't never over me. You can talk to your mom, but damn, you are not the boss of me, nigga. Like, back up.
Look,
How we supposed to have a communication, a friendship, or whatever we supposed to have if you always trying to damn dictate shit, And that's because
It's
your
like
mom
they have a
allowed you to do
resentment.
that shit.
It's like they have a resentment for men also because there was
Yeah,
no
that's
man
wild.
there.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
bad and
so it's
that
like,
shit crazy, man.
I'm literally watching the video of this girl, the dude laying in bed, and this girl it's just popped up on my Twitter as I'm scrolling down on my computer. She grabbed his neck and literally just spit in his fucking face.
Damn.
Just literally spit in his fucking face. I'm finna send it to you, Combat, on Twitter right now. Right now. Literally as I'm scrolling, this shit pop up. But it's like, come on,
it's
man.
like
See,
that
this is the
girl.
type of shit I'm talking about. Like, a bitch would never play with me like this. Like, you would, I never would it in a million years would she think it's okay to even try me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, let me tell you.
Like, you must
Let
have
me
lost
tell
your
you.
mind. It's the perfect day to
Yo,
go to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a perfect day to get locked
let me
up.
tell you this. Let me tell you this quick little story. Me and my ex, my girl at the time, right? She my ex now. She been my ex for like 4 years. So we got into it one night. Well, she had got mad at me about something. So she went upstairs and I'm chilling in the bedroom, whatever. She downstairs with her girlfriend. She gets mad about something. She comes up, running up the steps. She charges at me, right? And thank God that I have patience and I have restraint, because the way she was attacking me, like she came and rushing toward me. So she kind of caught me by surprise at first. So I slammed into the little mirror that she had standing up. I broke the glass, right? So she's like, grab one of them pieces of glass and I'm gonna stab your ass. And I was like, what? I took my glasses off, right? So she tried to square up on my ass, right? Meanwhile, I'm 6'1", she's fucking 5'3", right? She's 5'3", I'm 6'1", right? So she's trying to swing on me. She's like, no, but the crazy thing is, like, you could see that shit in their eyes. When I saw her eyes, bro, it was like a demon in that motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I gripped her up, and this is what I felt bad for, because I was never raised to, abuse a woman or hit them. I know I got to defend myself. I slammed her ass into the wall. Her ass calmed down real quick. Then,
man, my wife did that to me.
Nigga, she went crazy as hell, bro. Like, and then she called me back like 2 weeks later trying to apologize. I was like, listen, bitch. I said, just like this. I said, listen, bitch, that apology got to be as big as the offense. So I need you to change your motherfucking attitude. I was like, click. So
man, my wife did that to me, man. We was laying in the bed and we got into a little discussion. So I got up to walk out the room and she leaped off the bed and jumped on my back. Something I wasn't expecting. I grabbed her ass and slammed her ass up against the closet door. You feel me? And her eye I said, girl, I caught myself because, like I said, the reflex. But I'm going to tell you no lie, boy. I want to sleep on the couch that night. After that crazy motherfucker opened up that room door, I set up. I don't trust the crazy ass boy. I don't trust. She tell come on, baby, get in the bed.
When they see it in our eyes, we're not playing around. They know they like, oh, all right, like let me, because I'm toting this motherfucking line. Like, yeah, you're doing too much. But that's what I'm saying. That's the difference between. I'm glad I have my mom and my father still in my life, and I was raised with my father, because if I didn't have a father, I think I would have beat her ass. I'm talking about. I think I would have ended up in jail. Because no, in my mind, I would have blacked out. I would have blacked out.
I just don't agree with a story window. I don't agree with a woman having the freedom and the comfort to slap a man in his face without getting slapped back. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in swinging. I don't believe in a woman swinging on me, and I give her a therapeutic exemption. Oh, it's okay for you to do that. No.
Man,
you're gonna lose one of your senses. You're gonna lose one of your senses, which is taste. You're gonna lose your taste or your goddamn smell.
That shit out your mouth.
Taste or your smell? Which one is it?
You heard? I was with a girl, man. Her mama told me. She said, if my daughter thinks she bad enough to hit you, she bad enough to get hit back. I ain't know what I was young though. I was like 18, but shorty was crazy. I'm talking about toting guns type crazy. Like she was crazy.
Shit.
But
she gonna try to shoot your ass.
She had that good shit.
Man,
that's what it was. She had
listen,
that wet.
She'd carry a goddamn Glock with an extended magazine and her daughter in the other hand, dude. Like baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about different type of crazy.
I'm not feeling no type of way about a woman who carry. You carry. Shit, I ain't.
No, OG. This an illegal dirty gun. G, this ain't no. This ain't no goddamn.
Yeah, man. You didn't disclose all the particulars.
Hey, WCS, Big Blunts was like, "Ooh, yeah, girl, I might marry you. I like the way you holding that gun, girl."
Man, what? God damn, her gun bigger than mine. Like I'm like,
put it to my head again.
I don't trust him, boy.
We soulmates. I got the same gun.
Show me you a bad bitch. Put it to my head again.
We meant to be together. I got the same gun.
Put your hand on the trigger.
Man, what?
Well, fellas, I'm gonna call it a night of y'all, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow morning.
Play roulette with a semi-automatic. Go ahead, girl.
All right.
I enjoyed y'all fellas tonight, man. Good show. Old man getting tired now. I gotta beat up first thing in the morning. I got a couple of jobs I gotta take care of tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night.
Your business, man. You know what I'm saying?
And then once again, WC, man, thank you for the show earlier today, man. That was right on time, man. I mean, that was a good show, my brother. That wild shit, that was off the chain.
I missed it, man. I was so mad, man. Let me tell you, I missed it, man.
I was goddamn notifications out, man, for real.
Well, that's one. YouTube don't put the notifications out too. I had to goddamn install this goddamn lock at this apartment complex, and that shit took way longer than it had to. I was mad. I charged they ass $888.80. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. And I make the prices at my, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I do, it's what I decide. You know what I'm saying? So I said, oh yeah, I got something. I was here for like 2.5, 3 hours because they maintenance was goddamn slow. I'm in Baltimore, right? They maintenance goddamn slow as hell. He don't know what to do, don't know where the shit is at. Luckily, I got some replacement parts in the whip, so I'm like, I'll do it. But I know I'm about to charge their ass. I'll do it. But it just took way longer than expected. I missed the whole goddamn live. I got on my phone by the time I was done moving to my next location. I said, damn, 2 hours? I missed the whole show.
Like, I'm gonna say this ahead. I had a guy.
You caught the end? Left, right, uppercut.
I ain't catch shit. I ain't catch shit. I caught it in the feed, man. I said, look, you went live? What the fuck?
Hey, look, man, I had a dude recently having to come in. He got a big old room, right, in his house. He said, I want you to build me a wall in this house. He said, I want to break this room down. I want you to build me a wall and put a door here because I'm separate the rooms, make it out of 2 rooms. I took my time when I built this whole motherfucking wall, sheetrock, mud, and tape, and did every goddamn thing. And you know what the motherfucker turned around and did?
Took it down.
Thank you.
Come on, man. Damn. You be outside working, man. You know how that shit go. Motherfucker.
But I'm on the inside. I'm inside this house. I had to come back and tear the whole wall down.
Yeah.
I said, man, what the hell?
I was like, well,
I said, man, that's just a waste. I said, man, huh?
You paying me $2 for labor then?
He had to, cause I spent $1,500 on materials. You feel what I'm saying? They had to build this wall up, put doors up, put a door up, everything, mud and table, did the finishing and everything on the wall. Met him what the day is? Friday. I met him Wednesday. He came back in time from Atlanta. We went and sat down and ate breakfast. He said, I don't change my mind. I want the wall down there. I'm gonna look at this motherfucker here. He said, tear the wall down. He said, don't worry about it. He said, don't worry about it. He said, I'll pay you. He said, then you can have the material that you took the wall down with. All the 2x4s and all that shit.
God,
and the dope.
And they
I'm
go
looking at the motherfucker. You wasting my time, G. I can't stand.
I said, man, you waste my time. I charged him the build a wall with the materials. I charged him $3,500. That's to build a wall. That's with the materials and everything, which I did that for him. For me to tear that wall down, I charged him $1,500 for me to tear the wall down, and I kept the 2x4s. Fuck that shit there.
I'd have charged him double too. Shit. Give me my money, Jack. I'd gladly take this motherfucking shit down.
Yeah. Now he got a back porch. He want me to close the back porch in for him, right? Oh man, shit. I'm just tired of shit out of the nigga ass. Right.
Nah, man, nigga, I don't trust you now, nigga. I be telling people, man, skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't skilled. Gee, I need that bread.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm going, fellas. I'm going. I want the job I got to do tomorrow, man.
Yep.
All right, man. God bless y'all, fellas, man.
Bless, man.
Bye.
All right, Mr. Gold.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to head out and hit myself, man. I got to get up for work myself tomorrow, man. I didn't even realize what time it was. As always, gentlemen, it's a pleasure. All love.
Always, man.
Definitely
One love to you, bro.
When we get back on here, baby. All right, fellas.
Doubt.
Always a pleasure talking shit with y'all, man.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure. All right, OG. You already know what the deal is, man.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hold it down. Salute to the hottest chat in the MF and game. We'll do it again. Peace. I'm out.
All right, brother.
Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best, you gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports.